Defender number 2, Jonathan Bogus. Defender number 3, Brendan Rockfuss. Midfielder number 5, Mike Sharp. Midfielder number 7, Ronald Akinsinua. Defender number 8, Cesar Ramirez. Midfielder number 9, Bernardo Ferreira. And forward number 10, Joanne Laidley. Goalkeeper number 12, Matthew Kling. Forward number 13, Dan Rodman. Midfielder number 22, Paulo Denzaco. Midfielder number 23, Dustin Hammer. Defender number 32, Giovanni Alvarado. Forward number 33, Georgievich. And ladies and gentlemen, midfielder and head coach number 4, Corey Adamson. Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Americans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that you please rise to your feet as we honor America and celebrate the freedom and those who protect it. Please remain standing as one nation and one people for the singing of our national anthem performed this afternoon by Ryan Jensen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth that star-spangled banner yet fly? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ryan Jensen, ladies and gentlemen.
A very good afternoon and welcome inside the Landers Center as we bring you NSL action this afternoon between the Rome Gladiators and the Memphis Americans. It's the second part of a back-to-back after Rome knocked off Memphis yesterday afternoon here at the Landers Center. They've split the season series at a game apiece. I'm Jeff Brightwell. Glad to have you for this doubleheader. The women to follow as Memphis will wear the all reds this afternoon. Rome will be in the whites, trimmed in orange. The Americans come in second place in the NISL. 8-5-1 on the year. 3.5 games back of Fayetteville. They're 4.5 games clear of Columbus for the second spot and the number 2 seed in the upcoming playoffs. Rome, meanwhile, 1-8-0. They are 9 games back of Fayetteville, and they have struggled a little bit to score at times this year. 40 goals, giving up 57 a match. Meanwhile, the Americans, 63 goals for 44 against. They are a plus 19. And again, these teams have split. They met back December 30th, where the Americans were a 6-3 winner, then falling yesterday by a score of 10-6 after Rome jumped out early in that match. We are about ready to go here from the Landers Center. Again, glad to have you with us here this afternoon.
Ladies
set to
and
go.
gentlemen, are you
And it will be Rome to have first touch this afternoon.
Memphis American Soccer!
And we are underway from the Lander Center as Rome will have first possession as Kasula will send it back in a net. Sent around over to the right side as Memphis trying to get the quick takeaway. Georgievich with a lot of pressure that time, cleared down to midfield. Again, your top goal scorer and top scorer in general, Georgievich, 18 goals, leads the NISL. He's 4th in the league in assists with 7 as 25 points lead the NISL. Corey Adamson, the head coach right there, one of your defenders, one of the better scorers as well, 14 assists. He leads the NISL. He'll take a look over the offense for the Americans. We're set to resume play here as Adamson will go into the zone. That'll be moved down as they muscle Georgievich out there. Couldn't establish the position as Georgievich gives chase. Rome, little poke that time from Perez. Back up top and a whistle. That'll be the first whistle. That'll go against the Americans this afternoon. Quickly in transition and a high shot just misses. Adamson brings it out now for the Americans down the right side. Trying to bank off the glass and free himself up. Couldn't do it. He'll back it up to Sharp. Sharp wings it over along the left side. Back over to Adamson. He'll take a look. Coming across now. So Rome with the early opportunity. Couldn't put it away, and now Memphis will have a chance at it as Memphis will get a line change. Shot will be deflected. A little bit off the boards. Battling there is Ramirez. Ramirez, second opportunity, just trying to bat it off and get a deflection from Perez. Can't do it. Here comes Akinchiwa over on the boards, and he'll get whistled. As Akinchiwa, he'll get into the back of Kenny Taka there. Taka with a goal on the season. Back over to Perez, wants to reverse it over to the left side. Now has it to Villa. He'll work that back line. 2-2-1 being ran, and nearly a mistake. He left it out at front. Second great save that time by Perez, diving to his right, and then Memphis can't get the one-timer up top. Here comes the counter by the Gladiators. Rome to the left side. They'll try the centering pass. Gets deflected. Huerta was trying to sit it into the middle. Huerta may have been better served just to take the shot. Touch that time, bicycled out across the yellow line. Now back to midfield. Rome maintains possession. So the Americans had some opportunities, but some big saves by Mickey Perez, who's been pretty solid this year. 42 shots again, 24 goals against. And again, not all that on him. Defense has let a lot pass. They've given up 57 goals in 9 matches. Has made 18 saves on the season as Rome will set up defensively. The Americans will have it near the boards. So just underway here in Memphis. Couple early fouls on the Americans. Back across to the left is Taka, and they will mark him quickly as the Americans covered, and they'll have it over to Georgievich. Georgievich backs up. Georgievich will work it through. A little touch pass now. Moves it over to the left wing. Nothing doing. Americans working on the left corner. Georgievich again. Djordjevic pinned in, trying to break free. Leaves it out in the middle, but that's going to be knocked away. And Rome able to clear it the length of the field. Now back over near side. It's going to be Taka. Taka got taken off his feet. Looks like Ndenzako took him off. Now we'll work it back over. Here is a charge. Adamson comes up from behind. He may be whistled for a trip. Well, let's see if it's in the penalty area. Oh, and he'll get a blue card. Let's take another look at it. Adamson coming up from behind, got into the back of the feet of Morales, trying to take it away, just tripped, and that was a pretty clear call right there. So they'll just be outside of the penalty area, and that is where the kick will come from Rome. Scoreless, just over 4 minutes into the match. They'll kick, they look for the upper 90. It's going to go high, and it'll ricochet back around the boards. Memphis goes wide to the left. Leaving it around midfield. Now Rome will gain possession over along the left side. Bringing it right up midfield center circle. They're going to send two forwards deep. They'll work a 1-2-2. Outside shot deflected out. Ndenzako can turn and go on the counter. He breaks some free to the right. Has just a little bit of room. Ridden off the ball. Put into the boards. Not going to be a whistle there. It was a really nice job defensively by Taka to get his hip into him. Ride him into the boards. Not allowing Ndenzako to get the counter. Now Rome with two forwards ahead again. Again, a little bit of 1-2-2 formation. Out to the left side, Taka off the boards. No one there for the deflection. That'll be poked out to midfield. Perez comes up just ahead of the yellow line. He'll touch it off to Garcia. Now Garcia jogs forward. Garcia over to the right wing. So Adamson in the penalty box now trying to work off this power play after that blue card. Should have about a minute left as Rome trying to capitalize on the penalty by Memphis. And Ndenzako looking for a short-handed goal. He'll send it down, but Perez was able to get back. Adamson close to getting back. He's up at the wall, and so Memphis should be about 30 seconds away from getting to full strength. Moving out to the right side, it's going to be Herrera. Shot wide to the left of Sliwa. Sliwa, the best in the league at 2.23 goals against, saves nearly 83% of the shots, and Memphis back at full strength. Adamson comes back on the pitch. Out to the right side, they'll clear now. Adamson right in the middle of things. Tries to send it down off the chest that time of Ndenzako. They'll send it back to Sliwa, and they'll let Memphis Sliwa well. Switch out the two forwards. They'll stay the same on the back line. There goes Rothfuss off of the field. Now they'll get Scharf off the field. Memphis has it set up how they want, and now Adamson will work it up. Adamson handed it off, looking to Djordjevic. Djordjevic gets dispossessed. Adamson, he'll work his way up. He'll switch with Djordjevic, who goes back. Now Adamson into the corner. Wraps it around into the hands of Perez. Now we get a whistle from behind. They're pointing at Villa, but he was all alone. So the kick will come from the left corner. That's going to be Adamson to take it for Memphis. They'll have Lately and Djordjevic on the back door on the post. Trying to thread the needle, couldn't do it. Lately saves it for the Americans. They'll work it back to Ramirez, keeps possession. Banks it off the boards, finds Adamson again. Djordjevic, little touch pass, and there is a beautiful goal. Djordjevic to Adamson from the left corner.
Number 4, Corey Adamson.
Outstanding little give and go. Adamson then off the outside of the right foot from Djordjevic. Adamson puts it up and puts it in high, and the Americans with a quick 1-0 lead. 7:23 remaining in the opening quarter. An assist by Djordjevic, so Adamson will have his 8th goal of the year. Djordjevic, his 8th assist. And that'll be Adamson. Maybe up. He came in, again, 4th in the league. Well, just outside the top 5 in goals. And 1st in assist. That's Laley out along the left side. Now Laley works his way in. No one in the middle now. Laley goes in. Laley could not handle. A little mishandling on the juggling that time. Now Rome, good play off the boards. Rome may have a counter. Huerta on the left side. Sends it back. Memphis defense really giving a lot of pressure. Garcia's just going to have to send it back along the back line. Well, if Rome sees it and they're looking for it, Pinheiro in the left corner as they go long on that pass. Pinheiro got tied up. He's taken down by Rothfuss. That'll be the 3rd foul on Memphis. And they may earn a power play before the half is over, just on the 8 foul rule. Long header again. And a couple tied up. Djordjevic in the mix. Djordjevic takes it away from Huerta. Djordjevic left side. Now he'll maneuver around Taka. Djordjevic on the left side. Taka comes in. Trying to put his body into him. He'll misplay it. Back over to Bogus. Bogus right side now to Morales. Ramirez checked that. Bogus left side right back to him. 5:37 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. Long pass in the corner to Djordjevic. They are not going to let him maneuver. Really nice job defensively that time by Rome. They're going to have to be as physical as they can, as most teams are with Djordjevic. And have done a pretty nice job thus far of not letting him get the shot off. Did get the assist on the Adamson goal, though. So Memphis sets back up. It'll be Adamson. Sends it right side to Akinchima. That time, Akinchima will send it back to Adamson. He'll walk it right back up the middle. Memphis backed up on the back line a bit, trying to get some spacing. Now they'll spread out. They'll get their shape back. Top of the yellow line. They'll put it into the penalty area. Nothing doing for the Americans. And back comes Rome, and it's picked off by Adamson. He can't control. Nifty little move. And here comes Adamson. He's got a 2-on-2. With the left foot, and it's deflected back out by Mashburn. Long deflection, and now Rome may have something going. Huerta into the corner on the pass from Morales. Huerta still with control, and then he'll wrap around, grabbing the arm. Got tied up there in the corner, so Holby whistled for the foul. That'll be the 4th foul now on Rome. So the foul's starting to add up on both squads here. Adamson's going to walk it up. He'll have Rothfuss over to his right. That's where he opts to go, and so he'll go up to Rodman. Rodman banks it off the boards. He'll lose it. And now another counter by Rome, and they break free, and it'll be a foot race, and it's going to be Sliwa who wins it to deflect it out just shy of the yellow line. Pace of the game has been quick for just a 1-0 lead here with under 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Coming around that time is Alvarado dangerously through the box. Now maybe a few numbers for Rome if they want to press the issue. Working it down to Villanueva. Villanueva back up high now to Villa. Now Memphis able to come back and establish themselves defensively. Morales hanging out in the box in front of Sliwa. Rome has slowed the pace down now, trying to be a little bit more calculated. Villa back up high. Huerta. And that header. They wanted to go inside the offensive third. Adamson with the header. Adamson trying to find the seam, just not there. Well, Memphis wanted to get out to a quick start after falling behind early yesterday. Rothfuss back over to Alvarado as Adamson will rotate off the field, and they'll get Bogus back in for the Americans. Right side now, Rothfuss, lower Slee now. Rothfuss is going to try to get a line change. They'll switch out quickly. Banks it off the boards, and so Memphis has the 5 they want on the field right now. Turning is Djordjevic. He frees himself up. They've got numbers. He'll shoot. Save wide to the left that time. It's going to be Perez, and we've got a Gladiator down, grasping his knee just outside the yellow line, and that'll stop the clock with 2:34. And this looks relatively serious. They will stop play with 2:34. We'll step aside as well. 2:34 to go in the opening quarter, and the Americans lead the Rome Gladiators. This is the NISL. Well, up and okay. Good to see Felipe Villa walk off. The pitch looked very serious when he went down, but good to see him walk off. Not sure if we will see him back on. And again, Matthew Kalink in net today for the Americans in place of Peter Sliwa, who is out, one of the best in the league. Kalink's been good in net as well. 17 shots against, just 4 goals against. Saves just a shade over 76.5% of the shots against him. Americans trying to capitalize here, won't do it. 2:20 remaining here in the opening quarter as Bogus. Bogus turning over to the right side. He'll send it. High kick, but no one in the vicinity. So Alvarado will be all right. Working it back over to Bogus. Bogus along the right side. Has a goal, no assist on the season. Get a 1-0 Americans lead. Over to the right side now, Scharf. Scharf waits. He'll go long as they will move Djordjevic out as they have Mashburn marking him. Djordjevic trying to go, heal it. Couldn't go against the double team that time. Ball ricochets off the boards of the minute 43, and boy, Djordjevic upset one of the penalties. He signals to the officials, but does not get the call. And that's just something you're going to get. If you're the top scorer in the league, you got to expect you're going to get pushed around a little bit. Adamson now on the back line with a minute 26 to go, opening quarter of play. And Rothfuss punches it through. That's going to be easily into the hands of Mickey Perez. Now left side, out the back of the hill by Herrera. Adamson quickly back on defense. Cut off Taka now, an ice battle near the blue line. Taka comes back over. Taka causing some trouble. He'll get into the back of the Rothfuss now. Up the boards as Laley trying to make the turn. Laley can't break free, but he's moving the ball down. If Laley just gets a little bit of daylight, he's got Rodman moving into the line, just high the box. Chance here with 46 seconds remaining. Back over to Adamson. He'll settle the ball down just shy of the center circle. 37 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. The 1 goal standing up right now for the Americans. Adamson got tied up, and now Rome will just dump it down into the corner. Klink comes out. Klink goes back up to midfield. Over to the right side now. It's going to be Rodman. Rodman up against the boards. 18 seconds left. Over to Adamson. He touches it off. Finds Djordjevic in the right corner. Now Djordjevic changes the side. He'll wrap it around trying to get a deflection. There'll be a whistle with 10 seconds to go. And Djordjevic frustrated again. So Corey Adamson, he wants timeout of the head coach and the defender. And time is going to run out. And we are through 1 quarter play. Now we'll see if they get the timeout in time to get some time added. The officials will talk over. And looks like they may put, looks like they were signaling for 3 seconds.
Fans, don't forget to get your American swag. It's located at the merchandise.
Yeah, they will put 3 seconds back on the clock, so the quarter is not over.
They've got all your favorites, jerseys, t-shirts, shorts.
We'll see if Corey Adamson's able to draw up.
That's all available at the merchandise stand
during this timeout. Again, this is not the end of the quarter. Shouldn't be the end of the quarter.
Also, don't forget to stick around for the autograph session following today's game. The players will be signing autographs.
Are you going to have time for
5 minutes following the game up on the concourse level?
Either a direct kick or an indirect off to the left, but you're not going to get the setup probably 2 touches. Probably going to have to be the person taking the kick to one other, and that's about all the time you're likely going to have here with 3 seconds to go.
And also just a reminder,
looks like Gabriel Pinheiro out to talk to the officials right now, discuss the situation.
As you've noticed, it can fly and will fly into the stands.
And Adamson was begging for that timeout.
Once that ball comes to you, grab it, throw it back.
He got it. Here comes Rome, and let's see what Adamson's going to draw up for his Americans team.
For your assistance and cooperation.
Be a big momentum boost already with a 1 goal lead if you're able to punch one in with 3 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter of play. And we'll see how they set up. Looks like Laley's going to go to the left. You've got Alvarado and Djordjevic high. Scharf will stay back along the yellow line, and Adamson will take the kick. And they'll just set up a 2-person wall in front of Adamson with Perez right behind. All 3 Rome players in the box right now, which could be a good or a bad thing. You know, Adamson could go direct he could try to bank it off the leg of a defender as well with so much congestion in there. And again, you got Alvarado and Djordjevic high, and they'll come on the run right down the lane, I'd imagine. The Sharp on the backside as well. And Lately just hanging out of the back post. Guess if you think you can get the angle, we can get a little chip shot and see if Lately can head it in. Here we go. It's going to be Djordjevic, and it's just high of the bar, and that's where the quarter will end. Nice play. Had it set up. Just a little high on the shot by Djordjevic. We're through one quarter of play from the Landers Center. Djordjevic assist to Adams is the lone goal as the Americans lead it 1-0. This is the NISL.
A proud sponsor of your Memphis Americans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Earl right here. Take it away, Earl.
All right, Memphis American fans. All right, American fans, make some noise. All right, I'm going to ask this guy a trivia question. Are you ready for the trivia question for today? All right, so the question of the day is, who played their collegiate soccer at USC Aiken? The question's on the board. Corey Addison, B, Jonathan Bogus, C, Chris Lorenzo, or D, Dan Rodman. Which one are you thinking? He's going with A. Let's see what he have. We have a winner! All right, go give him a high five. Good job. We got a prize for him. What's your name? Adrian. Make some noise for Adrian, our winner. We'll bring you something back over here, Adrian.
Fans, the ball toss game takes place at halftime of the women's game, which is immediately following the conclusion of this game. You can purchase balls at the merchandise stand on the concourse. 5 balls for only $5. You get the opportunity to throw your balls onto the field and try and make as many as you can into the bucket will be placed at midfield. So be sure and get your balls. 5 balls, only $5, and we'll do the ball toss at halftime of the women's game. The Memphis Americans are proud to partner with Hill Brothers Cleaning Service. For all your professional cleaning needs, visit their website, hillbrosclean.com, to learn more. Hill Brothers Cleaning Service, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans. All right, fans, are you ready? It's time for the second quarter.
Underway second quarter here in the Landers Center as the Americans lead Rome by a score of 1-0. Corey Adamson with a goal and the assist by Djordjevic, the lone goal in the opening quarter of play. The Americans have control here to start the second quarter, and Denzako backs it up. Tries to go in the middle of the field. He'll get the advantage, but again, there was a push-off, and they're going to whistle Akincinwa. So Rome will have the free kick at midfield. Over to the right side, Herrera. Back up high. They'll reverse it now from Garcia left side. Down toward the corner. Little touch pass that time by Kishila. Jacques Kishila. Right side again. Here is Herrera. Herrera the shot, and it's deflected clean. Memphis in the middle of a line change nearly gets caught, but now they'll turn it up offensively. Here's Lately, and he'll just miss wide to the right of Perez and the post. Had it up air floating and took the kick, had the velocity. Got it past Perez, but just a hair wide to the right. Move out to Villa now. Villa going long, and that's just going to two-hop. Clink comes out. That's going to be a two-line pass off the yellow line. So now Memphis with the ball. And they'll bring it back to the yellow line. That's where the kick will come from. Looks like Corey Adamson's going to set up the kick. He has Lately in the box. Alvarado down near the boards. Djordjevic to his left. Leaves it with the left foot and a goal. And the Americans lead it by a score of 2-0 on the goal by Mike Sharp, assisted by Corey Adamson. He leads to his league-leading 15th assist of the year and just punched away by Scharf. Scharf's 7th goal of the season. Goes to the near post that time. Perez, I think, expecting the backside, but poked it into the left of Perez, and the Americans with a 2-goal lead here just underway in the second quarter. Now, Rome has pressured Memphis at times. Missed a couple of early opportunities, but Memphis has kept them out on that defense. Again, Memphis has given up just 44 goals this year in 14 games. Alvarado finds Djordjevic. They do have Rodman ahead, and he'll send that to the back wall here at the Landers Center. Again, Memphis coming in second place, 3.5 games out of first behind Fayetteville. 4.5 games clear of Columbus, those two playing today. Turning it now, Rome has an opportunity. If they can find Tyke in the middle, they won't. Bogus, a great job defensively, races back, steals the ball. He'll be able to clear it out to the mid-third. Rome swings it around to Garcia, right side. Garcia back up high now. They'll find Kisula. Sula now over to the left side. Just under 12 minutes remaining here in the opening half of play, and a 2-goal lead for the Americans. They'll send it to the right boards. Trying to turn and just couldn't get anything on that. Nice thought by Mitch Garcia. Just couldn't get enough of the foot onto the ball and get any velocity on it. That'll turn it back. Here's Djordjevic. Djordjevic, 1-on-3. He's got a trailer to the right side with the left foot and just off to the right side. Followed by Djordjevic off the top of the head by Akincinwa. Djordjevic, he'll outrace Taka, and Djordjevic has it again. He's got Scharf to his left. That's where he feeds it to. He'll fire it off the glass. Here comes Akincinwa from the backside. Mistimed it, and now a counter opportunity for Rome. They've got a 3-on-2 if they press, but they lose the numbers quickly and turn it over to Adamson. Adamson, as Memphis is trying to get a line change, trying to stall just a bit. He does have Lately out there. Lately waiting for it. Lately with the right foot. Rolls it between the 5-hole. Lately assisted by Adamson, and Adamson's been in on all 3 scores. Well, he hesitated, waited to set up with that right foot. And right through the 5-hole. And a 3-goal lead now for the Americans. Boy, what a game for Corey Adamson already. A goal and 2 assists. Well, it was Rome that jumped on top of Memphis early yesterday. It's the complete opposite today, as that goal will come at 10:39 of the second half. Adamson scored at 7:23, assisted by Djordjevic. 12:55 of the second quarter. It was Scharf, assisted by Adamson, and then the 10:39 is the official time for the Lately Adamson goal. That'll be Bogus on the corner now to Djordjevic. Now Memphis see if they can ramp up the pressure. We'll add for that 4th or 5th goal before the end of the first half. Rome trying to stymie it. Here's the one-timer. It's going to be high and into the post. Boy, that was a vicious collision. Nothing intentional, but Ndonzako down it. He hit the post hard that time, going down. Nothing intentional, just 2 players running for the ball. And we'll step aside here while they attend to Paolo Ndonzako. This is the NISL.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Paolo Ndonzako.
Well, Paulo and Zacco helped off the field. Good to see him get up because that was pretty violent as he went into that post. Get nothing intentional. Just two players going for the ball near the post. Lost balance and went head first into the post, but good to see him up and okay as we resume play. Memphis with a 3-goal lead, 3-0 over Rome right now with just under 10 minutes remaining in the opening half of play. Over left side now by Laley. Laley will drop it back. Up the boards. Now Memphis will move it back. They'll try to spread it out, regain the shape. No line change here. They just want to establish their shape. It's going to be Alvarado back over to Adamson. Down the boards. One touch that time by Laley. Looked like he was trying to find Hammer coming down or check that Rodman. He'll turn it over. There's a long shot that'll be high and out of bounds. So Oscar Huerta, I think, was trying to wrap it off the top of the boards, just lifted it a little bit too much. So both teams get a line change here with 9 minutes remaining here in the opening half of play. Long throw down now by Klink. Finds Djordjevic. He'll leave it off to the right side. And right now, Memphis, as Akinci was standing all alone in the box, couldn't find him. Scharf will touch it back. A little bit of pressure out along the right side. Scharf works with it, has Adamson to his left. That's where he'll go. Adamson, the head coach and defender, also coaches the women's team. They'll play next against Rome. They were winners yesterday. Trying to get the weekend sweep of Rome. The right side, high out the glass. No one there after the deflection. That was Taka on the initial shot. Comes back now with 8:13 remaining. Rome will bring Perez up a bit. Try to get that extra forward. Boy, we got a lot of contact going down low. Getting tied up that time was Herrera and Rothfuss away from the ball. Both up. No whistle. Adamson comes off the right side. Trying to get it off the boards. He'll get checked over there. Now they'll swing it back right side to Taka. Can't get around Djordjevic. He's running off the ball. You're just not going to win that size battle. Rome keeps possession of it, though. It'll be Kisula over to the left wing. Along with that time by Mashburn. Mashburn just outside the box, and now the Americans' turn. Sharp back to Adamson. Trying to dribble out of trouble, being forced back that time by Taka. Through traffic, turns it over. Here's an opportunity for Rome. Shot wide to the left. That one is going to be poked up high into the stands. Americans with a 3-goal lead, a goal in the first, 2 in the second quarter.
Downtown Memphis, be sure and stop in and enjoy their wide selection of locally brewed beers. Grind City Brewing, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans. We'd also like to say thank you to Chick-fil-A of South Haven for being official partners of your Memphis Americans.
Back at midfield, deflected up to the bench. That's out of bounds. They were going to try to press on there, but the official saw that deflect off one of the players on the bench. Here is Bogus, sends it down. Touched in, maybe a mistake. Let's see if Memphis can capitalize. Trying to force in that 4th goal before the end of the first half. They've got some room. Off the boards, here's the windup, and the strike's going to be wide to the right. Scharf. He'll retreat back over to Bogus. Bogus finds Scharf again. Scharf sends it high. They've got Laley in the box right now. They'll play 4 back, 1 low, 4 high. Bogus again. 2-man game along the back line. Rotating out to help. And again, it's almost 4-man rotation with Laley hanging out in the box. Memphis never could find the seam. Rome able to clear. They've got some numbers. They can have a one-on-one. From the left side. Fakes the shot, comes back with the right foot, and it's going to be high. Klink was going to try to cut down the angle. Couldn't do it. Shot was high by Kisula. And that'll make it out of bounds. 5:17 to go.
Memphis Sport and Spine
Casula's shot
with the Memphis Americans,
had the velocity, and for a moment there they had the
Memphis and Cordova.
breakaway, just a little bit of hesitation. Long pass down to Alvarado, can't control. Touch up out of bounds, it'll stay with the Americans, and so it's going to be Adamson to take it for Memphis. He's got Alvarado at the top. One in the box, one rotating, goes right at net, and a save that time into the stands by Perez.
The Memphis Americans are proud partners with James Pest Management for all your pest control needs. Call the good folks at James Pest
Kick's going to come from the near
Pest
corner
Management,
now.
proud partners of your Memphis
So you've got
Americans.
Georgievich and Alvarado up by the yellow line. There goes Alvarado. He's off. Adamson tried to work the angle, couldn't do it. Just over 4 minutes remaining here. The 3-goal lead holding up for the Americans.
Americans would like to thank our business partners, Greenfield Arena, Klein Tours, Pyramid Electric, Budweiser, and Weimar Jewelry.
Well, Perez will deliver to the right side. 7-3 shot advantage right now for the Americans. 3-on-1. Great opportunity and the one-timer, and they got Klink out of net, and they deliver. Really nice assist. Good job being patient by Morales. And the one-timer, nobody home, and the Gladiators will pull to within a goal.
Herrera.
Waiting right there was Herrera, and if he had missed, they did have Felipe Villa waiting on the backside. So Rome is on the board, just a 2-goal lead here for Memphis of a little over 3.5 remaining in the opening half. Memphis finds Sharp going toward the corner. Laley loses the ball to Garcia. Laley trying to battle back. Loose ball, it's up high, just sent out of bounds. So the kick coming from the top, it's going to be Adamson. He does have Georgievich just to his left. Leading goal scorer in the NISL. 3-man wall set up. Finds Georgievich and the deflection, and it's good, and Memphis leads it 4-1. Georgievich sent it in. And it was Laley waiting on the back door. So Adamson,
Number 10,
no luck. Georgievich between the legs and caught just enough of the inside ankle of Laley for Memphis to come right back and regain the 3-goal advantage. So right after Herrera pulled the Gladiators to within 3, Memphis, or pulls them within 2, Memphis goes right back up by 3. And a 4-1 Memphis lead. 2:44 to go. Off the chest here. Bogus trying to clear. He'll get it outside the yellow line. Rome keeps possession. They'll send it in. Dangerous deflection, but Klink's got it. Long throw. Looking across midfield. 2-on-4. Memphis doesn't have the numbers. Georgievich will wait as Rothfuss comes down to the left. Rothfuss moves it up high, now along the back line. Georgievich will retreat. Georgievich now moves up to the midfield circle. One touch, and there's going to be a big foul on Alvarado as he took Kenny Taka down. Well, they fouled Memphis. Not sure if they're going to issue the penalty. That should be 6 now on the Americans. Americans' goal was Laley at 2:58 officially. Georgievich with the assist. So a foul, no penalty issue. It stays 5-on-5 with under 2 minutes remaining in the opening half. Back over to Perez. Now kept in bounds by Huerta. Huerta moving around Alvarado. Nice job off of the boards. And now Rome's got 3-on-3. Here's the pass coming in the middle, and a great save as they got Klink out of the net again. Memphis defense comes up huge on that one with 1:22 left. A little soft shot in there. They were trying to get it to Pinheiro coming in, but overshot Gabriel. 1:10 left here in the opening half. 4-1 Americans. All the way back Huerta. Now they'll go up to the right side. Mashburn trying to break free. Ridden off the ball that time by Rodman. Huerta now comes back. Under a minute remaining. Left side is Taka. Hustling back, trying to disrupt Scharf. Scharf, some nifty footwork to get a little bit of space. Sends it long back to the right. Now Memphis will get a little space. Plenty of time here to set up another play or two. 30 seconds remaining. Adamson into the center circle. As Scharf hesitates a moment. Comes left side to Rodman. Rodman in front of the net. Just a quick deflection. Off of the glass. Now heeled up. And that'll get out of bounds with 15 seconds remaining. Now they'll stop the clock with 10 seconds to go. And Adamson will take the kick again. Now here's where Memphis scored last time. And they had Djordjevic to the left of Adamson at that elbow where he is right now. They had Laley on the backside. Laley not in the game right now, but they do have Alvarado moving. Here's a direct kick deflected by the wall. Djordjevic with 7 seconds. Djordjevic turns down to 4 seconds and a whistle. And they'll stop the clock with 2 seconds to go. But that should end the first half with a 4-1 Americans lead. And as soon as the balls touch up, last 2 seconds will run off the clock. They'll go long, and that's the end of the opening half of play. And Corey Adamson,
your Memphis
a goal and 2 assists in the game. The Americans lead it by a 4-1 advantage. We'll have the second half coming up as you're watching the NISL.
Two convenient locations, one in downtown Memphis and one in Cordova. Be sure and stop in and see Dr. Hogan. Thanks to Memphis Sport and Spine for their support of your Memphis Americans.
All right, soccer fans. We got the men of 2013 boys DeSoto FC Soccer. Make some noise for them. Let's go. They're going to give us a demonstration of a head-to-head battle. Make some noise for them one more time. 2013 boys soccer. And the score is good. Uh-oh. And the score is good. Score is 1-1. Oh, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What a save. Uh-oh. Whoop. Oh. Uh-oh, spin move. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh. Yes, sir. And the score is good. The score is now 2-1. White team's up. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might go. What a save. Oh, what a score. Number 17 on the score. Uh-oh. Good bounce pass. Slow roll, and it's good! The trajectory on that one. Three-point basket is good. Whoop. Fancy footwork. Uh-oh. Oh, what a score. I think fatigue is setting in. Make some noise for both ball teams. Make some noise for them. And make some more noise for the 2013 Boys of DeSoto Soccer. Great job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the third quarter?
Welcome back to the Lander Center. We get set for the second half of this afternoon's game as the Memphis Americans lead Rome by a 4-1 score. And Corey Adamson, the goal in this, the story so far in this match, with a goal and a pair of assists. And we'll see if the Americans can strike first, maintain their momentum, or if Rome can again close it within two. They'll have the early opportunity. That time Sharp. Sharp trying to poke it out. Rome keeps it in. Quick deflection off the corner. They'll run it in. Clink quickly out to the right side now to Rodman. Rodman couldn't maneuver. Now Rodman losing the ball to Garcia. Garcia lost the ball. Nifty little pass on time for Adamson. Here comes Memphis. It's going to be Rodman. Rodman up to the right side. Georgievich. Georgievich winds up with the left foot, rolls it on the ground, and just deflected out to the left side on the save. Empty net and a goal, and Memphis is on the board quickly. Cesar Ramirez Just 43 seconds into the second half. We'll make it a 5-1 Memphis lead.
Cesar Ramirez.
Well, didn't take long at all here in the second half as Ramirez less than a minute in. Found the ball up with the right foot. Pokes it in just past Perez. Memphis had a 9-6 shot advantage in the first half. It's 10-6 now with that goal added. Back over left side now. That's going to be Mashburn. Mashburn in a little trouble, drew the double team, and his pass after Morales stumbled will go to Lately, or Akinchinwa, excuse me. And Nzako, good to see Nzako back after he ran into that post in the first half, going for a ball near the goal. Right side, Lately that time. That'll get poked out of bounds.
The Memphis Americans are proud partners of James Pest Management for all of your pest control needs. Be sure to call the good people at James Pest Management. James Pest Management.
So the Americans grab momentum again, 43
Americans.
seconds into the second half. Adamson's going to take the kick. Well, that was Djordjevic in the box, 3 high with Djordjevic down low. Banks it off the corner. Back heel looking for Alvarado, just a little bit ahead of Alvarado. Alvarado will take it away. Trying to push it through, still loose, and that's going to get past Sharp now. Lately puts a body into him, but Rome battles hard. That ball's loose out of the middle, and now Lately got tied up behind the play. Adamson dumps it down to Djordjevic. 1-on-1. He gets ridden into the boards. Ball wraps around off the glass, and Djordjevic tried to head it in. Put back. Rome just trying to clear it right now. Djordjevic keeps it in a big battle with Mashburn in the corner. Oh, and then Mashburn gives him a little shove in the back. Quick play. They weren't paying attention, and they'll put it off the left post. Well, play resumed. They thought they had a little conversation with the official. Nearly cost them. Morales turns. Quick pass to the right side of the one-timer. Not enough on it. I think those long, and they'll get into the back of Djordjevic. That one just pooched out of bounds. 5-1 is the Americans' lead over Rome. And it's going to be Ramirez unassisted, 14-17 the official time. Now a 12-6 shot advantage. Memphis with already 3 shots here in the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the second half. So Memphis ramping things up a bit. Corey Adamson maybe addressing the team at halftime, wanting a little bit more pressure offensively. Down to the right side. They'll work it to Herrera. Herrera gets pinned up against the boards. Adamson has the battle. It'll get cleared outside the defensive third. Memphis keeps the ball, though. Now Rome really coming on. That's Taka, not going to let Memphis sit back. Memphis goes along. They were looking for Hammer in the near corner, in the far corner, and here comes numbers advantage. The shot, and they had Klink go down on a knee. As soon as they did, Oscar Huerta saw the left side of the goal open, wide open, and put it away, and it's a 5-2 game. A good job by Oscar Huerta, who comes down, got Klink down, and has found a wide open net to his left. Pretty goal that time by Huerta. Second of the match now for Rome. Right side, Scharf. 11 minutes remaining here in the third. Still plenty of time within 3 goals. Goal scored at 11-10 unassisted. Left side. This time he dives to his right and comes up with the save. That would have been huge if they would have got back-to-back goals within 30 seconds and made it a 2-goal game. So a big save that time for Klink and the Americans. Bogus over to his right. As Ramirez tried to go down low, they'll step in front of it with a takeaway. Nice job, though. Little slide tackle that time by Ramirez. Shot by Alvarado is going to be wide to the right. Up again will be Rodman. Rodman with the shot. Nice save again. It's going to be Perez. Far corner, Rodman. Rodman with his back to the goal. He'll just have to come up the wing. Memphis works it back outside the yellow line. It'll be Ramirez. He's pinned up against the boards. Big battle on the boards. Alvarado to come in to help, trying to get it away from Villanueva of Rome. They'll send it wide. Rome doesn't have the numbers. See if they can create something down to Villa. Oh, and they almost did. Nice job stepping to the right of Klink, helping him clear it out. We've got one Rome player down behind the play, but he's up and okay. Under 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Got to get a 5-2 Memphis lead. Over to the left side, it's going to be Morales. Swinging right side with the left foot, and that's going to be off the side of Bogus into the stands. And a quick change. Memphis will switch out all five, and Rome will too.
Visit their website at Hillbros.
Rome will get 4 fresh pair of legs. They'll leave Mitch Garcia in.
A proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
And Garcia will go toward the box. Instead, they go along to Huerta. Now Garcia had a touch on it. Djordjevic comes back. Wayne Garcia all over Djordjevic, and he'll pick up the foul.
Both teams with 7 fouls.
7 fouls. Next team that gets one's going to be shorthanded, so the power play comes up on the next foul.
Power play for the other team.
8:48 to go here in the third, so we'll get at least one more power play, we know. Can't imagine we'll see any team go 24 minutes without another foul in the game. Through traffic into the corner, Huerta. Huerta played it off the boards, may find himself free, and he does. It's going to be a wide right shot. Nice opportunity. Unfortunate result now with the left foot. It's banked up. No one there for the one-timer. It'll be outside the yellow line. Corralled here by Herrera. And they'll work it all the way back again to Perez. Perez playing a little bit high above the yellow line. Comes off the boards to Huerta. Picked off. Ndenzako has a chance. Ndenzako off to his left. He'll have to circle out. Couldn't get the angle. Would have liked to turn it up, I think, and maybe taking a shot with the left foot. Just couldn't get the angle. Nice job by Rome. Into the corner. A lot of hustle that time as Rothfuss races in. Won't be able to win that battle. And then breaking out will be Herrera. Herrera couldn't pass Adamson and will get knocked out of bounds.
Grind City Brewing is the official brewing partner of your Memphis Americans, located in
now
downtown
both teams
Memphis. Stop in and enjoy their wide
get a
selection
switch.
of locally brewed beers.
As Garcia now has it. Garcia works it back to Perez. They'll have 2 back, 4 up here. Going long, deflected. Here's the shot. Little deflection, and Memphis cannot stop it. We'll get the goal score for you in a moment. Ball batted around inside the box. They got Klink out. No one is back to help out. At least couldn't get the ricochet. Take a look at it again.
The goal for the Gladiators.
Well, the goal is going to go for Vila. And just could not stop the ball from rolling in. So all of a sudden you got a 2-goal game as Rome chip it away here in the third quarter. And Gladiators come out pressing again. Into the right corner. They got numbers looking for the one-timer. Adamson knocks his man off the ball. Big play by Adamson, getting physical there. Comes off the board, and Laley now finds some room. Laley puts it into the middle. That'll be Hammer. Hammer will get away from his defender. There is a late whistle with 6:41 remaining. And see if they're going to get a foul or penalty. We're going to have a card come up. And a power play looks like it's on its way now for the Americans.
The coach of the Gladiators.
Well, they're going to get a card on Gabriel Pinheiro. So it will stay even strength. That card issued to the bench, the head coach, Gabriel Pinheiro. .6:10 to go here in the third. 5-3 Americans. Backed it up to Klink. Nearly turned it over. It was off the foot that time by Morales, and Adamson facing a double team. He'll begin to move. Over to his right now, Rothfuss. Rothfuss. Down to Djordjevic. You can tell, tugging on the jersey there, and that's just something that he's going to have to expect as the leading scorer in the NISL. Is every team is going to do whatever they can to try to slow his momentum up. Here's Adamson. Adamson with a shot, and it's just high. Rodman gets the loose ball in the corner. He'll sit it back out to Djordjevic. Memphis has some spacing. Djordjevic comes up now. Back over to Djordjevic. Again, Huerta's goal came at 11-10. 5-3 is the score. Now working backside. They'll send it wide to the left. Just couldn't get it. Morales lost the ball. Think he wanted to maneuver to his left. It was left out to the right. Memphis able to clear it, but Rome still has possession. Mitch Garcia. Garcia will now rotate off. And way out of net now, helping out is Perez, helping his team get a line change. They're able to get it. They have the numbers now. Right corner on the backside. They'll wind up. Shot hard and is wide by Kenny Taka.
Fans of Memphis Americans would like to thank Chick-fil-A of South Haven for being their official partner. Thank you, Chick-fil-A of South Haven.
Now through a little bit of traffic. Looks like Endon Zacco right there in the middle. And Zacco back over to Klink. One man over to the right side. It's going to be Rothfuss back to Endon Zacco. Waiting up high and now forced out is Laley. Rome being very physical with the athletic Memphis team, and they will have a whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the 8th foul.
It looks like
against
it's
the Gladiators.
Kasula or Taka both made contact. That should be the 8th foul, though. It should be a power play coming up. Now, Corey Adamson asking if that card that was whistled earlier did not count. And now Rome just deciding who they want to put in the box right now. So it will be a power play coming up. 3:15 remaining here in the third. And a 5-3 Americans lead. Now they're ready to go, and they'll see the ball in play. So 2-minute power play here, Adamson. As Djordjevic to his left. Djordjevic had it tipped away. Rome able to at least thwart the first offensive possession. Couldn't get anything as far as a counter for a shorthanded opportunity, so Memphis will work it back up, but they took 20 seconds off the power play, so nice job by the Gladiators. Djordjevic goes down to the corner. Here's a hard shot. That'll make it off Perez from Alvarado. There's huge kick out of bounds. They cleared the full length of the field.
Memphis Sport and Spine are official partners with your Memphis Americans. They have 2 convenient locations in Cordova.
Well, Memphis will have it at the yellow line.
Stop in and see Dr. Hogan. Memphis Sport and Spine, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
You know, Memphis needs to get the play in. The clock's running. Their power play. And they've killed about 20 seconds just waiting to get things set up. Here's Adamson. Sharp to his right. Hesitates. Little quick poke, and the power play goal. Nice play set up. Little poke into the corner. The assist.
Number
and then coming
10,
down the middle was Joanne Laley. Let's take another look here.
Laley!
Little chip shot. Double header. Laley sends it in, and Memphis back on the board. Little pitching wedge shot there by Adamson. Lately assisted by Alvarado. 6-3 Memphis back to a 3-goal advantage. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the third. But Memphis has had the 3-goal advantage before a couple times, only to see Rome cut the lead down. Here's a shot that'll be just off the upper 90. into the box. A little touch that time by Dan Robinson into the corner, and then big contact into the corner.
A blue card.
Well, Memphis, let's see if they're going to give this a penalty. That was a lot of contact here. Memphis can come right back up on the power play, depending on what they want to rule this. Officials will get a timeout. They will bring the trainers on. We'll take a timeout as well as after we get a look at it again. Going into the corner, little push and shoulder first into the boards. Up and okay, we'll walk off of the
with the 2-minute power
field,
play.
but they will get the power play. It'll be a penalty on Kevin Herrera. So another power play opportunity would be huge if the Americans get a power play goal. That'll give them a 4-goal lead going into the final quarter. So Memphis will play it in, and they'll have a minute 30 of the 2-minute power play. So 30 seconds could carry over into the fourth if they don't score. Adamson now. Djordjevic with the left foot. Deflected out of bounds. So a minute to go here in the quarter. A minute 30 to go in the power play. Adamson will take the kick again. Laley in the box. Scharf rotates through. Here's the shot that's going to be high, wide to the right. That'll go out of bounds off the foot of Alvarado.
Partners, Greenfield Arena, Klein Tours, Pyramid Electric, Budweiser, and Weimar Jewelry. Thank you for your support of the Memphis Americans.
Well, it's been out twice in the power play. That's to a huge advantage for Rome. They've been able to kill half this power play while Memphis gets set up. 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Sharp back to Adamson now, down to 20 seconds. Again, the time will carry over into the fourth if Memphis fails to score on this power play. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Memphis tried for the give and go. Rome's going to be able to kill the power play at least for what's left of the quarter. Still going to have 30 seconds, and boy, they may even it up here as Laley got into his back. You know, they call a penalty on Laley. You're about to have 4-on-4 here. Carry over into the fourth quarter. They will just call a common foul and not a penalty. So Memphis fortunate in that right. Or are they? No, they are not. And it's not going to be on Laley, the initial contact. So we are going to have 4-on-4 for about 30 seconds in the fourth. It's going to be on Djordjevic. He comes out. Maybe they'll switch it up.
The 8th foul against the Memphis Americans results in the 2-minute power
Yeah, they're going to go a
play
team
for
foul instead of a specific foul.
Gladiators.
And they'll put 6 seconds back on the clock. So you've got 8 seconds remaining here of 4-on-4. And then you're going to have about 30 seconds of it in the fourth when the power play rolls over. Well, you're going to play even, but the 30-second penalty will be up for Rome in the fourth. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for about 30 seconds. And then Rome's going to go on the power play in the fourth quarter. We're through 3 here in Memphis. And the Americans lead Rome 6-3. This is the NISL.
Your Memphis Americans women's soccer team versus the Rome Gladiators. Concessions will be open as they are now for the rest of the afternoon here at the Lander Center. So keep yourself refreshed and ready to go for more Memphis American soccer. They're bringing the chairs out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tell them all about it, Earl.
All right, Memphis American fans, we got the musical trash contest here. Are you ready? He said, nah, not really. All right, we got 5 chairs, 6 guys. You guys got to circle around. We're going to go around this way here. We're going to walk around in this way here. Keep walking. Keep walking. Oh, you're going to lose like that. All right, when you hear the music, get in a chair. Let's go. Hey. Uh-oh. Ah, number 27, he's out of here. All right, let's go. Wah, wah, wah. All right, we got to get a do-over. Let's do it over. Come on, let's do it over. He sat on somebody's lap. All right. It's getting competitive. Maddox, you're out of here, Maddox. All right. Y'all make some noise for him. Maddox got a strategy going on. All right, only 3 chairs left. It's getting very competitive. These guys are going. Ah! All right, make some noise for number 76. 2 chairs left. 3 players. Let's go. Uh-oh. And you're out of here. Good job. Only 1 chair left. All right, make some noise for him, y'all. Make some noise for him. Who's going to be the winner? Who's going? Oh! Slice and dice. The winner is number 9. What's your name, my guy? What's your name? Brennan. Y'all make some noise for Brennan. Good job, Brennan.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the 4th quarter?
Well, ready to get underway here. 6-3 Americans as we get set for the 4th quarter. Memphis jumped out to the early lead in this one, a 3-0 lead midway through the second. Rome has been able to close the gap a couple of times, but the Americans still hold that 6-3 advantage, a 3-goal lead. We're going to have 4-on-4 here for 30 seconds. Then Rome's going to go on a power play for about 90 seconds. Following the penalties near the end of the third. Adamson through traffic has it to Djordjevic. Should be about 10 seconds remaining on 4-on-4, and then Rome's going to go on the power play. They've got Herrera up in the penalty box. And now Herrera, it's going to go into a power play now. 90 seconds of power play time for Rome. Would be big for the Gladiators to capitalize on this. Well, Memphis will set up a little 1-2-1 diamond formation defensively. Vila's just going to hang out there. And at the top now, Rome works it down, wraps it off the glass. There's the one-timer. It's going to go high. So they have one opportunity early, and they're going to have about a minute remaining here. Going along off the chest of Indenzako near the Memphis boards. He'll just want to trap it against the boards and let the clock roll. Quick pass, and it could be a short-handed opportunity. They wanted to clear that winner right off Indenzako. That's huge for Memphis right now. Very unfortunate for Rome. They've just got to clear it. They're the team that's on the power play, and they're playing defense. So Adamson to the right side. An excellent job, or misfortune, whatever side you're on this power play, and Memphis looking for a shorthander. It is loose, and Indenzako tried to settle it down. He's taken off of his feet. Memphis about to get back to full strength. And Hammer about to come out of the penalty box. Now Perez talking to the official here. Clock stopped. Well, not stopped, still running. And Hammer comes back on, both teams at full strength. So the power play over, and just a brutal power play for Rome. Had some things go against them, some misplays, a whistle, and not sure if the Americans may have had too many men on the field. Let's see. Blue card, though, issued over to the Americans bench. May have been some contact running over to the bench as well.
Blue card against the Americans. Substitution violation.
And it's going to be a substitution violation. There's no contact over there, just a substitution violation. I think someone did not wait to come in
2-minute power
until
play
the
for the Gladiators.
sub got off, and so Memphis shorthanded once again. It's going to be Lately who comes into the penalty box to serve the penalty. So a power play with 12:40 remaining. Here in the third, another opportunity for Rome. They got to do a much better job of executing on this one than they did the last. It's time they will bring Perez up to help out. 2-2-2. They'll go straight across here on the formation with Perez coming up. Well, Memphis defensively, and they'll play the diamond formation, a little 1-2-1 with Ndenzako out high and Adamson anchoring. Off the header, and Klink, good job, came off the post, rolled down his back, but he's able to pounce on it. Prevents the goal. He's going to throw long. They'll head it over towards Scharf. Takes the high hop out of bounds.
Partners with James Pest Management for all your pest control needs. Call James Pest
So
Management.
Garcia jogs up with it. Just over a minute remaining in the Rome power play. So back-to-back power plays here for the Gladiators. Didn't convert on the first. Trying to get something going on the second. Now just under a minute remaining. Chance for a one-timer and set high. Boy, they had it again, and Mashburn just sent it into the stands.
Hill Brothers Cleaning Service for all your
Would have split the invisible uprights, but it's well high of the goal here.
Hill Brothers Cleaning Service, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
Keep that thing under 8 feet.
And Grind City Brewing is the official brewing partner of the Memphis Americans. They are
So they'll stop the
located in
clock
downtown Memphis.
while we're on a
Be sure to
power
stop in
play.
and enjoy their
They're
wide
gonna have
selection
about
of locally brewed beers.
40 seconds remaining.
Partner of your Memphis Americans. Fans, don't forget the ball toss game will take place at halftime of the women's game coming up. Purchase your balls at the merchandise stand.
And they're going to go long, looking for Djordjevic. Off of his chest, but he cannot really settle it down. Some contact coming in from behind that time by Garcia. Lately yells something from the penalty box. About 20 seconds left here in the power play. Memphis again, another excellent job of killing the power play. Looks like they're going to kill the second one in a row. So Rome's going to get nothing out of about 3.5 minutes of power play. Remember, he had 4-on-4 for the first 30 seconds of the fourth. Memphis back at full strength. Lately races in. There's a shot deflected by Adamson, and now Djordjevic off the boards to Lately. He can maneuver by himself, or Memphis may try to get a little switch on the back line back to Adamson. Memphis right now getting some pressure from Rome. They turn it over. It's going to be Garcia. Garcia goes into the box to Taka. Taka couldn't get the shot off. Memphis may be served well by trying to clear it and get a line change. Goes 4 of the 5 have been on for the power play. There goes Alvarado and Djordjevic off the field. Scharf waiting. You still have Adamson. Lately he's got fresh legs. He was in the penalty box. Over to the right side now, Taka. Taka sends it across the field. Well, he tried to pass back to Perez. Foot race. As Rothfuss is going for it, and he was pushing from behind, so
Blue card.
the card comes up, and looks like Memphis is about to go on the power play.
6, Kevin Herrera.
Now the ball got loose. They wanted to touch it back to Perez. Then Rothfuss saw that that ball wasn't going to make it. It was a foot race and got pushed in the back.
2-minute power play.
So it's Herrera in the box. Adamson will set up the power play. See if he goes right on that, if he just touches over to Djordjevic to get this thing started. No, he's going to go right at it. Off the boards, got it back. Tried to head to Djordjevic in the whistle. And the kick will come to Rome. So the first 15 seconds killed off the power play here with 9:25 to go. 3-goal lead with 9:20. That clock's going to start moving fast for Rome. You put a 4 to the goal between you and the Gladiators, the Americans will be feeling really good, like that could do it. Here's a shot from the corner to the left of Perez, put back in. Now Scharf battling. Rome trying to tie it up. They're going to clear it. Minute 15 remaining in the power play. Djordjevic trying to maneuver by himself. Should have gone ahead and passed it off. Now a shorthanded opportunity for Rome. 1-on-1. It's Huerta against Adamson, and Adamson able to win that battle. Headed back out, and it's Lately. Lately turns to the right. The shot, and a great save by Perez. Alvarado wraps it around the corner. He'll get screened. And quickly Rome turns looking for the counter. Garcia left side. You got to watch out. You got Huerta waiting on the backside, and Klink got a hand on it. Adamson off the glass. Adamson creating a 2-on-2 opportunity. Adam to the left side. Huerta gets into his back. Into the corner. Alvarado aggressive, comes in, heads it, trying to keep possession for Memphis. Down to about 20 seconds left with the power play for the Americans. Looking to the corner. Couldn't get it done. Djordjevic a little frustrated with himself. Klink out. Power play just about done. Adamson has that wrap around the boards. Over to Djordjevic. Here's the shot and another outstanding save by Perez. Herrera back on the field. The teams are at even strength. 7.5 minutes to go. And Memphis still leads it by 3. Not necessarily needing the goal of the 3-goal lead, just killed the time off the clock. Alvarado got taken off his feet, and coming out to cut down the angle is Perez. Over to right now, Villanueva. Backs it up, 7:05 to go. Perez comes up. Perez is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive here as we get toward the 5-minute mark, down 3 goals as far as coming way out of net. With the right foot left open, and then the net was there for the taking. And the kick is high, and it'll stay 6-3.
Fans, be sure to stick around for the autograph session. Approximately 5 minutes.
Rome has had a lot of opportunities, but gone high this afternoon on some one-timers, and that was Mashburn.
About 5 minutes following the conclusion of the game on the concourse level. Your Memphis Americans women's team takes the field.
Down to 6.5 minutes to go.
Of this game.
You can see behind the Rome net, the Americans women now starting to get loose. They will follow as they will face Rome and the American women in first place in the NISL. Now, free kick coming up here for the Gladiators, and I believe it's going to be Garcia. At least he's the closest one to take it, Garcia. Chips it on off to the side of the box down by the boards. Put out of bounds. Clock still rolling with 5:49 remaining.
The Memphis Americans want to say thank you to Greenleaf Wellness for being a small business
Felipe Villa
partner.
will take the kick. Comes up the windup, and again it's going to be high that time for Garcia. Klink will come out. He'll take possession of it. 5:35 left. Now the clock, the big friend of the Americans. Going slow for Memphis. It's going fast for Rome. Rome frantically trying to get into the goal on the board, pulled it within 2, but they've got to get 3 in the last 5:20. It'll be Mashburn. Mashburn touches right side Garcia. Garcia outside the box. Slow roller left side and a nice save. Poked away by Klink off the foot of Villa. Breaking free now. Klink trying to push out. Villanueva trying to force his way in. Under 5 minutes to go. Villanueva goes down hard as Bogus got over there. And for Memphis, they have Rothfuss slow to get up as well.
Timeout on the field and injury timeouts.
Well, they'll stop the clock with 4:47 as they get the official timeout. And they still have Felipe Villa down on the pitch, now up and walking it off. That'll allow both teams to make a switch with 4:47 to go. Well, Memphis looks in good shape with 4:47 remaining to go to 9-5 and at least stay even with Fayetteville today. Take another look at it. Yeah, there you go. Bogus got into him, unintentional going for the ball, but it looked like it went knee on knee that time with Villa. Well, everybody good to go. Both teams got the switch. And Adamson finds her way all the way down to Laley. You have Akinsinwa waiting in the middle. Laley will come back up top. Memphis just trying to kill this clock with about 4.5 to go. Adamson fakes the kick. Content to stand back there if he doesn't get pressured. Now Laley trying to back his way in. Whistle on Kasula, and he's contending. Look, he had my hands back. He worked his way into me. Foul will come on Rome. So Memphis will get the free kick at the left boards. Off to the right, Perez. Now we're good to go. Adamson into the corner, and Sharp lost his footing. Had an opportunity. Now Rome's really got to sell out here with under 3:45 to go. They're going to have to take some chances, or they're going to find 3 goals here with under 4 minutes remaining. Now with 3.5 minutes to go. Again, Rome comes in with just the 1 win on the year. Coming in last night, 1-8-0. 9 games out of first. They're now -20 on the goal differential. Playing all road games this year, they'll have a home arena next year in Rome, Georgia. Sharp with the left foot deflected high at the line. 3 minutes to go. Gladiators come up with it. Morales. No battles with the board, and that's what Memphis wants. Battle on the boards. Kill the time. Here's a shot. Klink diving to his right. Nice job as Mashburn with a shot. 2:45 to go.
Timeout is called by your Memphis Americans.
Well, the Americans will call a timeout with 2:42 remaining. Leading at 6-3. Out shooting Rome. The shots have been relatively even. 21-16, even at 5 apiece here in the fourth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, air guitar.
Lately with
Let's
a brace
see those
today.
Guitars out. You got to stand up and do it. Let's go.
Still, really, the
Yes,
story's going to be
sir.
Adamson today. Early on, scored the first goal, then assisted on the next 2 to give Memphis a 3-goal
right.
lead. They've maintained the lead
All right,
since
get
then.
those guitars out. Let's
Rome has
go.
made a couple of runs. They've never been able to tie it up. Got to within 2,
Hey.
but have not been able to tie this match up. The Ramirez goal early in the
Let's
third.
go. Let's go.
Made
All
it
right.
5-1.
All right, Pops.
They've closed
yes,
it to
sir. He's a string to prove.
6-3. That's as close as they've been.
Yep. Let's go. Go
Memphis
crazy with it.
242 away from going to 9-5-1 in the standings. Holding
She's
on
playing
to
a violin
that 2
there.
seed. And with not a whole lot of time left in the
Yes,
NISL
sir.
season,
That's rock and roll right there.
Memphis
He's got
wants
the
to
haircut and
assure
everything.
themselves that they at least keep
Let's
the
go.
2.
Rock out. Okay.
Going to be tough to catch Fayetteville,
You
who's
better
opened
rock
up
it,
that
goalie.
3.5 game
That's our
lead.
goalie right there. Rock out. She's like, I'm just going to clap.
Only
Hey.
4 games left after this.
Let's go, Chuck.
So it would take something very
Rock
special
out.
for them to catch
Yes, sir.
Fayetteville. Plus, you only have 1 head-to-head, and that's the final.
Make some noise,
Game on April 1st.
American.
But at the least, again, wanting to maintain that 2 seed. Playoffs will be all in Fayetteville this season. And the Americans coming in. They're 4.5 clear of Columbus for that 2 spot. So depending on what happens in that Fayetteville-Columbus game, Memphis could wrap up the 2 seed today. 2:15 to go here at the Lander Center. And that's Georgievich, little 360 move. Nifty pass over to the right side. It's going to be Rodman. Rodman winds up with the left foot and sends it out of bounds. Under 2 to go. The clock stopped at 1:58. Georgievich comes up. Nearly takes it away from Perez, the keeper. Georgievich turns. He's out of the position. Perez comes up high. And that time it's going to be headed in. It's Georgievich. A little bit high by Rodman, but Georgievich there to clean it up.
Number 33, Georgievich!
Well, we're so used to seeing Djordjevic wind out with that big leg. That time, able to head it in on the right side. And so Djordjevic on the board. And Djordjevic leading the league now with 19 goals. And if there was any doubt, that has been erased. 4-goal lead with 1:30 to go. Djordjevic, a pair of assists today. Finally able to get his goal. So Memphis is going to go to 9-5-1. And today, when they go to bed later tonight, could be going to bed with the number 2 spot locked up in the NISL. Begin with the regular season wrapping up in 12 days. Only 4 more games scheduled for the Americans after this afternoon with a 4.5 game lead, so that should wrap it up. Not a math major, but I can do the quick math on that one. 44 seconds to go. Into the box, turning in a goal. Quick goal that time by Villanueva. Now Klink doing the smart thing, even though they scored, trying to trap it and run some time off the clock. That'll make it 7-4, but it's probably going to be too little too late for Rome.
The goal by number 11, Rigo Villanueva.
Nice feed. He just turned, put it on net. Klink back, wasn't able to come up and cut down the angle. So Memphis trying to kill off this last 35 seconds. Wraps it around the boards. 25 seconds to go. Djordjevic. And you know Djordjevic gets the chance. He's going to try to put another one home. Now he'll just send it back to the back line. 15 seconds. Memphis trying to run the last few seconds off the clock. Memphis is going to grab the win here this afternoon. Header off the back of the head by Adamson. A little bit wide with 5 seconds to go. They'll head it to Klink, and that will do it here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
from the
final
Lander
score,
Center,
your Memphis
the Americans
7,
jumped out to a 3-goal lead.
4.
They led the entire way, and they win it 7-4 over the Rome Gladiators. Memphis down 9-5-1, and that should do it. Just at a quick glance here, as far as clinching at least the second seed in the NISL, still chasing Fayetteville, and Fayetteville, barring a collapse, will probably wrap up the 1 seed within the next week. So you're going to start to see the seeding play out for the playoffs coming up here in about 2 weeks as Rome drops to 1-9-0. We're going to step aside for a little bit later on. The women's match, it's first place Memphis in the NISL women's division, battling this second place team, the Rome Gladiators. So 1 versus 2 coming up next here from the Lander Center. This is the NISL.
past to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, negatives. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip.
Fans, be sure and get your balls for the ball toss game. We'll do the ball toss game at the end of the third quarter of the women's game. 5 balls for $5. You get the opportunity to throw your balls onto the field and try to make as many as you can into the bucket. You can purchase those balls at the merchandise stand up on the concourse behind section 106. Get your balls now. The ball toss coming your way at the end of the third quarter. And this month, right here at the Landers Center for King and Country, we'll be performing live Thursday, March 31st. Tickets start at only $20. Plus, there is a group discount of $5 per ticket. Stop by the box office, grab your tickets, or log on to Ticketmaster.com. Don't forget, for King and Country, March 31st, right here at the Landers Center. Ladies and gentlemen, also you'll want to know, Hank Williams Jr. in concert here at the Landers Center. Friday night, April 1st. Tickets are on sale. You can get them at the Landers Center box office or Ticketmaster.com. Friday, April 1st. It's the beginning of the Hank Williams Jr. nationwide tour, and it starts right here in South Haven, Mississippi, Friday, April 1st.
Got spiders? For your best choice in pest control, call James Pest Management, 367-2007.
Get ready for Luke Bryan. Live. The Raised Up Right Tour. October 6th, Landers Center. Luke Bryan. With special guests, Mitchell Tenpenny, DJ Rock, and more. Tickets are on sale now. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Luke Bryan, Raised Up Right Tour.
Got ants? For your best choice in pest control, call James Pest Management, 367-2007.
Now I don't know what it's like to be. You don't know what it's like to be me. What if we're all the same in different kinds of ways? Can you relate? Can you relate? Follow too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip. Word upon your lip. Better that you rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field today's opponent, the Rome Gladiators. Head coach, Gabrielle Cirelli.
Well, 3-on-3 game while the defense makes a switch. Shot and a goal to the right side. Bruna Laria will get the first goal for the NISL women, and the Americans lead it by a 1-0 score. The CBU alum from Brazil puts the Americans on top.
They running right after me. Yeah. Cause I'm number one, so that means everyone come after me. Hey. I'm at the top and they pray that I fall. Call me LeVar, the way that I ball. They want a little, but I need it all. Yeah, yeah. Had to finesse through the matrix, I'm here to take it. Beat all the odds like we just gambled in Vegas. We gonna make
With the right foot, just pokes it over the head and follows with the right foot. Wow.
Part of the greatness, greatness, greatness. That's just a part of the greatness. Chasing the Benjamin Franklin, they was all waiting. I had to go out and take it, take it, take it. I had to go out and take it. Chasing the Benjamin Franklin, determination. That's just a part of the greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Americans. Goalkeeper, number 1, Angel Haley. Defender, number 2, Elizabeth Frazier. Forward, number 3, Kim Urquia. Midfielder, number 4, Jennifer Osman. Midfielder, number 5, Lauren Odino-Drawn. Midfielder, number 7, Alexis Cat. Forward, number 8, Kristen Sparks. Midfielder, number 9, Bruna Leonard. Midfielder, number 10, Kelsey Keown. Forward, number 14, Sydney Walker. Forward, number 15, Rebecca Pazakazia. Midfielder, number 17, Molly Ambrose. Midfielder, number 19, Tanya Crahan. At forward, number 24, Bailey Tadlock. And the head coach of your Memphis Americans, Corey Adamson. Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Memphis American Soccer?
Hello and welcome back to the Landers Center in South Haven, Mississippi as we get set for the NISL in the women's division. It's 1 versus 2 this afternoon. First place Memphis Americans against the second place Rome Gladiators. Memphis in the red tops, white shorts, red socks. Rome in the all whites here this afternoon as Memphis comes in 12-2-0. Rome 6-3-0 inside the NISL. So Rome clears it. That'll be Melissa Hutto. 27 shots again, 8 goals against average. She's second in the league with 3.20 goals against average. 2 of the top keepers in the league going at it here this afternoon. And Hutto for Rome and Haley for Memphis, one of the most dynamic players. Here's a quick kick off to the left on the free kick cleared by Rome, one of the most dynamic players in the league. And Rome's Carly Banks leads the NISL with 14 goals, has 1 assist in there as well. So be an interesting matchup here this afternoon between the Americans and the Gladiators. It's Tadlock over to the left side for Memphis. Tadlock sends it in. See if Memphis wants to try long range. They will. Just at the top of the key. That's Smith. Follows second. There's Tadlock with an opportunity. Tipped away as Sydney Walker tried to punch it in. Got to get cleared, headed straight up again. Odino drawn with the ball. Trying to control it, gives it up. And here is Banks, who we just talked about, and it's right to Haley. Haley just barely saves it. Had the initial stop, couldn't control it, rolled away, but gets on top of it just before it rolls across the goal line. So a big one there for Haley. We talked about Melissa Hutto and her 3.2 goals against average. She's 4th in the league, saving over 70% of the shots, has 19 saves on the season. Cleared that time, and it's going to be way high in a row out of bounds. Let's go down to the opposite end. Angel Haley out of South Haven High School. Went to Northwest Mississippi Community College, Louisiana Monroe, and Montvalo. Right now has faced 157 shots, giving up just 23 goals, a 2.00 goals against average. There's a shot just a bit high. Rome tried to clear it off their own back, kept in by Memphis, and Rome still unable to get the clears. Keon kept it in. Little misfire on the shot that time by Julia Osmond. Haley this year again comes up with 134 saves this year. As the leader in the league in save percentage at over 85% and a 2.00 goals against average. So your top 2 keepers here this afternoon. Off to the left side now is Keon. Sends it on the right wing now. It's Tadlock. Tadlock trying to drop it in. Tadlock takes your time with the left foot. Deflected out there at the line and top of the box now. Sent down by Rome. Rome pushes it up to Banks. Banks high in the air. Loose ball. Keon will settle it down, and now the Americans will have it. So the best opportunity thus far has probably come for Rome, but Memphis early on in the first 3 minutes has won the possession battle. Keon through traffic. They got an opportunity one-on-one, just misplayed, and it's Hutto comes out and cuts down the angle. Memphis had a golden opportunity there. And Memphis just couldn't get the turn. I believe that may have been Sparks down there. Now it's going to be Keon. We'll get the trap into the corner. Keon comes up with it. Keon works it back. A long shot again, deflected off the back of Mitchell. Through traffic. Here is the shot's going to go high and wide to the left. Coming up that time with Sydney Walker. A pair of goals and 3 assists on the season for Walker. Has been a nice addition to this club. Now Rome will switch up. They'll have possession. 4 minutes into the match. Been a good pace thus far. A couple of opportunities for both clubs. No results early on. And that'll be the first whistle. So an early 3-1 shot advantage for the Americans.
Chick-fil-A of South Haven, proud
Memphis will get a full switch here. That'll be Adino drawn, goes deep, looking for Sparks. Breaks loose, and there's Kia, and the whistle against Memphis as Hutto comes out. Chips it across midfield. Cat off the heel. They'll work the boards. Now Banks sends it long. They want to get it right back to Banks, and the Americans' challenge today will be able to cut down the passing lanes to Banks, not let her maneuver the ball too much. Saw Banks back here on December 30th in the 5-4 win, and again in another 5-4 win last night. And Banks has been impressive, to say the least, the times we've seen her. Memphis 2-0 against Rome this year. Odino drawn, brings it out of the yellow line. Back over, shot off the post to the right side. Hutto picks it up, she'll throw it long. Memphis trying to get that shot that time from Osmond over in the far corner. 9.5 minutes remaining here, opening quarter. No score early on between Rome and Memphis. Memphis 12-2-0 and 857 win percentage. Unbalanced schedule this year with Rome with no home. They're 6-3-0. They're in second place, winning 66.7% of their games. Plus 18 goals against differential. 51 goals for, 33 against. Memphis, meanwhile, a plus 38. 70 goals this year for a high-octane American offense. They've given up just 32 goals on the season. Back out, and Odino drawn will clear to the one hop and go out of bounds on the Rome bench. Just over 6 minutes into the match. Still scoreless as Hutto's come up with some nice saves. Haley's come up with one nice save. Again, still stands a 3-1 shot advantage for the Americans. Will drop back two. Memphis a chance to press here, put a little pressure. Through traffic, good job defensively by the Gladiators. They'll drop back, cut them off on defense that time. That was Michaela Goins who got back down there. Still the ball now. Tadlock trying to apply a little bit of pressure off the boards. Gladiators come high. They'll get it off to Spammer. Layla Spammer with one goal. It's a much different team than we saw when they came in December. A lot of roster movement since then. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Still scoreless as Haley takes it for Memphis. Out along to the left side. Nice slide tackle, but they're going to get whistled for it. That is Carly Banks, again, your top goal scorer inside the NISL. Now Banks will rotate off, so won't have to deal with her for a minute or so. 7.5 to go, midway through the first quarter. Well, back out of bounds. Memphis is going to get a switch. Look at 3 fresh set of legs out there. They're going to keep Keon down low. And along the right post, it looks like they're going to post up Sydney Walker. So the kick's going to come from the top of the key. It's going to be Keon to take it. Odino drawn to the right side. They'll overshoot her a bit. She comes off the boards. Headed out, then poked quickly by Walker into the hands of Melissa Hutto. Nice chance there on the free kick. Unfortunate result for Memphis. Fortunate for Rome as Hutto comes through again. Walker trying to be a disruptor down there. Nearly had the takeaway. On the give and go, they lose it. Here comes Keon down the middle. Has the one-on-one. Keon with the shot. It's put back out. Keon keeps possession. Trying to get it to Walker. Walker waits on it with the left foot now. Walker trying to turn the corner. Can't get it. Back over Keon. Keon rattles around off the back of Hutto. Will not get the friendly roll. Trying to bank it off the boards and get the ricochet off the back of Hutto. Didn't work out that time. Nice thought, though, as Haley gets a quick clear. Memphis getting another switch. Out along the right side now. Memphis with possession. Memphis starting to gain some control here midway through the first quarter. Odino drawn with a shot. And what a save as Hutto leaps high into the right and deflects it off the boards. Second shot again diving and pushes it to the left. So Hutto's been very active, impressive so far. And again, we told you the top 2 keepers inside the NISL battling here today. Well, Dino Drawn loses it. Foot race as Haley comes up. Passes it off to a Dino Drawn. They thought she was going to clear it, but nice little move that time by Haley just to pass off to her left. They'll get up to Urkia. Over to the right side now, and trying to get around that is Pazakazia. She's going to be screen whistled by Hunter Osball. As we remain scoreless. Chip straight up. And a push. See that from way up here. And Pazakazia gets whistled for it. Under 5 minutes to go. It's been a quick pace here in the first quarter. That would remain scoreless. And Memphis has had its share of opportunities, a couple for Rome. And now Memphis is just going to jog it down. Looks like they're trying to get a switch here. Crahan to the right side. Memphis furious, an 8-1 shot advantage for the Americans, but nothing to show for it. Hutto comes off. They'll get it over to Harrison. Harrison in a big battle with Tadlock. Tadlock trying to get her into the boards. Rome will keep it up to Ramos. Sends it along the right side now. Down the boards, that's going to get out of bounds. 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of play. Memphis another switch. Rome a short bench, so they will not make many moves tonight. There's a shot wide to the left of Hutto. Still loose the follow, and the Americans lead it by a score of 1-0, and it looks like it's going to be Tadlock from the right side.
Number 24, Bailey Tadlock.
8th goal of the season. Hutto had the near post cut off, was able to angle it as she went down to the back side, and the Americans will draw first blood here in the first quarter. 3:43 remaining, and they had an 8-1 shot advantage. Finally poked the ninth one in. Tadlock unassisted again at 3:43 remaining in the first quarter. And there comes a steal. Memphis 1-on-1. It's Sparks. Quickly gets doubled up. Coming back as a Spimer. Nice job. And now it's going to be Sparks that gets into the back of her and gets whistled. Well, that's a good job by Tadlock going back to that goal, because Hutto had the near post cut off. Falling backwards, somehow was able to angle it to the backside. 3:05 left here opening quarter. Get a 9-1 shot advantage for Memphis. Banking it off the boards, and quickly Sparks gets her hip into her. Sparks clears it. She'll go long off to the right side. Here's Walker. Walker gets cut off. Off the boards. Couldn't get the initial follow by Pazakazia. Cleared by Rome. They'll have a chance if they can wind it out. Odino drawn, closing quickly. Back to the left side. Beautiful opportunity, but the shot will go high by Banks. Sparks back to help out. They had a 2-on-1, and Banks just high of the crossbar. Over to Spammer again. Espamar to Goins. Off the boards, they waited too long, and Walker, the aggressor, just comes up and takes it away. Odino drawn, drops it back to Angel Haley. Ball movement by Keon, couldn't break free. Leg out that time by Osmond, fortunate not to get a whistle. Through traffic, trying to go right down the middle. Not a lot of pressure here. They'll go to Keon. Keon goes wide to the left with 1:46 remaining. Memphis pressing up. Taking his shot from the yellow line. They'll drop it off right side. Keon into the near corner. Pushed up against the boards. And that's going to be Loria trying to break free. Left side, and now they've got an opportunity. It's Banks. 50-50 battle. Both slide. Lost the ball. Got tripped up from behind by Osmond. And cleared with 1:20 to go. And Banks slow to get up. She'll be okay. Rome across midfield. Over to Goins. Goins down to Bank. Back to Goins. Broken up. Good job by Keon to get in there. Get in the middle. 1 minute remaining here in the opening quarter of play. The Americans with a 1-goal lead. 1-0. On the Bailey Tadlock goal. Hutto comes way out. Misfires on that. Could be in trouble if Memphis can get a quick shot. They can. Leiria never saw it. Walker again sends it off the far boards to follow. Not a lot on that one. There's a second and a whiff. 35 seconds to go. Just can't control it on the bounce. .28 seconds as Goins turns. Goins battles with Keon. Ridden off the ball. Memphis goes long. Well, Cat thought those were two Fords going ahead, and they were, but they were coming off the field, so couldn't get the long pass. 10 seconds to go, and Rome just trying to kill off this last 10 seconds. Down to 5. They'll wrap it around. Hutto sends it into the corner. That should end the first, and it will. Well, a fast-paced first quarter here in Memphis between 1 versus 2, and right now, first place Memphis out shooting Rome 10-1. They hold a 1-goal lead on the Bailey Tadlock Gold. This is the NISL.
Memphis American swag is available for sale at the merchandise stand located on the concourse level behind section 106. They've got all your favorites, jerseys, t-shirts, shorts, and more. Be sure and support your Memphis Americans by wearing the colors available for sale at the merchandise stand on the concourse behind section 106. Also for sale out there, the ball toss. 5 balls for only $5. We're going to do the ball toss at the end of the third quarter. So get your balls before the end of the third quarter for your chance to win a great prize. Now here's our DJ.
1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, American fans? What's happening? Right now, we're about to get ready to relay race. We got 4 Americans right there, teams, 2 teams of 2. All they got to do is put these uniforms on, run back. First person to score wins the game. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let me make some noise. Let's go, boys. All right, they put on uniforms. I think it's the right size. Shirt looked too big over there. He didn't eat his Wheaties. All right, here we go, this first one. There you go. Yeah, you gotta run down there with it. You gotta run down with the uniform. You gotta run down with the uniform. Let's see, gonna make it to the finish line, score that goal. Uh-oh, here we go. Can he make the shot? Can he make the shot? Oh, he scores! Congratulations. C-Max gonna take care of you. Thank you, guys.
Fans, you be sure and stick around following the conclusion of today's game. Your Memphis Americans women's team will be signing your autographs about 5 minutes following the game. Down here on the field, your chance to come down to the field and get your Memphis Americans autographs following today's game. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, please stay aware throughout the game. As you know, the ball flies into the stands. Your safety is our first priority. If that ball comes your way, please return it to an usher or throw it back out onto the field. We thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second quarter and your Memphis Americans.
Well, ready to start the second quarter. Memphis out shooting Rome in the first, 10-1, just a 1-goal advantage though as we get underway. Going to battle the first versus second. Memphis 12-2-0, Rome 6-3-0 in the league. And again, Rome looking to try to get Carly Banks going here. Memphis has done a nice job trying to cut down as many touches on Banks as possible, although she's roaming free on the far side of the pitch, as you can see there. High bounce into the hands of Hutto. Hutto, a nice job in the opening quarter of play. All the way back to Haley. Hutto coming up with 5 saves in that opening quarter of play. Haley picked up 1. Now Memphis has Tadlock. The goal scorer misses, and then a whiff in front. Kristen Sparks got a little bit on top of that one. Didn't get the velocity she wanted or would have made it a 2-goal lead. Here's Banks. Brings Banks free. Nice little look pass to the left side. Haley with a diving touch to her left. So second save of the game for Haley. Ramos sends it back to Hutto over to Ramos right side. Ramos over to Banks. Banks again with her 14 goals. Off of the boards. Banks is waiting. Here comes the shot and just shanks it to the left. Had what she wanted. Clear luck. It was just Haley and the goal. Deflects off the left side of the foot. Push from behind on Joy Ramos. Well, got into the back of Kelsey Keon. Keon 5th in league with 9 goals. 2nd with 7 saves. You see Keon coming. And just got to the side. That was almost side to side, just slightly behind. That's where the whistle comes from. Osmond's going to take it. Has Odino drawn to her left. Osmond trying to go through the wall. Punched out to the near corner in Rome. Going to get it out of the defensive third, but the Americans keep possession. Keon trying to get around, couldn't do it. Nice job there. I believe that was Ramos over to the right side now. Going to be Mitchell. Mitchell working against Walker. Wraps it around. Haley waits on it.
Let's see what you got.
12 and a half remaining in the opening half of play. Ramos quick touch to Schultz. Schultz goes long in the left corner. Racing in Mitchell. Mitchell and Odino drawn into the corner. Comes up, misplays it, gets it to Laria. 1-on-1. Can't get the wind up. When they cut the angle down, that was a good job by Schultz. Gets it to Banks. Now Banks 1-on-2. They're just not going to let Banks free at all costs. They're doing whatever they can to cover her up, and for good reason, with the 14 goals on the season. Odino draw. Well, now what Roma's going to have to do, and right now, you look at the numbers, they don't have it. They need the secondary score. They've made a lot of roster changes since we saw them in December. Banks still there with the 14 goals, but they need someone else that can pick it up. Put out in front, and Memphis missed an opportunity there. Odino drawn off the boards. Coming in, and Pazakazia just looked like she hesitated or lost her momentum. 1-on-1 opportunity here. The shot, it's going to sail wide to the right off the foot of Crahan and into the boards, and we have one of the Rome players down. Got to stop the clock with 11:05 remaining.
Timeout.
Well, that may be Banks. Yeah, it looks like it is. Comes across, Odino drawn, and Banks just, there was a little bit of, it was Urquía for Memphis that got the arm out a little bit. Banks went down, rolling to her right, but she's up and okay. She'll stay in the match. Urquía in the corner for Memphis. She'll pick up a little help from Pazakazia that still can't do it. Really nice job. See a little jersey tug, no whistle, and Pazakazia push from behind, and Pazakazia is going to get whistled for that one late. But she did commit the infraction. Whistle may have been a tad late. 10:23 to go. It'll be a free kick coming up just shy of midfield. And it was Michaela Goins who they took down. They were tugging in the jersey, then the last second push right in front of the official. On the left side, they beat Sparks that time. It was Harrison Harrison gets it down to Banks, with Banks logging a lot of minutes. Here's the shot. Haley dives to her left, and she'll bring the ball back to her. Rolls over to Osmond. Osmond through a little bit of traffic. Turns trying to go up the boards, instead taken away by Espenmer. Memphis has numbers, 4-on-2. Off the boards, the follow, no good. Tadlock gives chase. Rome's just going to clear it out of bounds. That's all they can do. So Memphis will have the kick from the top of the key. Americans will have Keown take it. Keown delivers right side. Off the post. Odino drawing goes into the corner. She has Walker, instead comes up high to Osmond. Osmond winds up. Had that one deflect. Went off of Banks. Now along the boards. Memphis needs to move it along, and they do. Over to Osmond. Osmond goes diagonal. Over to the right corner. Looking to Walker and Odino drawing again. Rome trying to come the other way in a push. They'll take Layla off her feet. Quick dump into the corner, trying to get Banks a quick opportunity, and again she kicks wide to the right. Off the glass, she's waiting on it, but Memphis able to get the foot on it. Poke it out by Julia Osmond. 8.5 remaining here in the first half. It's still a very tight game, 1-0. You'd expect that between the top two keepers in the league. And again, Hutto's the one that's come up just huge. Now, Angel Haley's made some big saves now in the second quarter. Banks again, and a whistle behind the play. That'll be against the Americans, so the free kick's coming up for Rome. Michaela Goyne put it down, but Mitchell's right behind her. Let's see what they'll do. They may have Goines be the diversion, and then Mitchell take the kick. It's going to be Mitchell herself sent back out. 11-3 shot advantage for the Americans. Right through the middle, off the hill by Goines. They'll wind it out. Coming over, big hit as they put O'Connor in the boards. With the left foot, sends it far corner. Pops out of the offensive third. Back to midfield now for Rome with 7:20. They've done a nice job here. They've started to establish a little bit of possession. Banks again trying to maneuver, lost the ball. All right, now Banks sitting alone in the box. Now they'll mark her as Osmond comes over. Meanwhile, at midfield, it'll be controlled by Goines. Goines gives up possession. Now taken away, it's Tadlock. Tadlock with an opportunity. The shot at Hutto with an incredible save to her right. Back again, another shot that'll go wide to the right of Hutto. Kept in by Memphis, and Rome unable to clear it. Fancy footmark by Keown, and that time she goes high. And again, it's going to be Melissa Hutto with another save. Outstanding work in net. They're just going to send it out of bounds. Trying to regroup. Both teams will get a switch. As it remains 1-0.
Partner of your Memphis Americans.
Well, the kick will come at the key for Keown. 3-person wall. Memphis has 1 in the box, 3 on the outside. Winding up and deflected off the shot by Osmond. That's a nice job defensively by O'Connor to come out and cut out on the angle. Memphis gets the ball back at midfield. Turning is Crahan, sends it in right into the hands as Hutto picks it up. Did have Walker coming on to her left. Right now, no Banks on the field for Rome as she gets a breather with under 6 minutes remaining. Boy, Banks has logged some minutes early in this one. Mitchell, nice move off the boards, and she'll settle high and out of bounds behind Angel Haley. Now both teams will get a switch with 5:34 remaining. Well, it's long, but it won't be kept in bound. Crayan touched it last, gave it a run over to the boards. As Schultz delivers it back in net. Well out of net, though, by Hutto. Off to the right, long diagonal pass into that far corner. Going to Ramos. Ramos wants some help. Espimar a little bit late getting there, and a whistle. Gonna be on Memphis. Free kick coming up for Rome just outside the box. Crayan rotates off.
Ladies
And
gentlemen,
Memphis will get a switch.
foul against the Memphis Americans. The Rome Gladiators will have a 2-minute power play.
Will be a 2-minute power play coming up. So they're going to whistle that's 8 quick fouls on Memphis tonight. So power play coming up. Ukiah will serve the penalty. And so the 8th foul brings up the first power play here for the Gladiators. Memphis will turn away the first opportunity, so that'll kill about the first 20 seconds off a power play. Quickly out of net. 2-3-1 formation here. If they keep Hutto up, they do not. They'll come back and they'll spread things out. Memphis, the women, just like the men, will be in that diamond formation. 1-2-1, tied lock at the top of the point. Shot's going to go wide to Haley. Cleared again to midfield. 90 seconds remaining on the power play for Rome. Right side, Banks. They'll send it across. Banks trying to make her way inside the box. It'll be wide again. Well, they've got Banks where they want her now. Inside, they just can't get the ball to her. She was right on the PK dot. Minute 5 left on the power play. Banks is going to hang out in the box. They'll mark her, even though it's a diamond formation. Banks has it off her foot. Turns, threads it through, nothing doing. Memphis kicks it out of bounds.
Memphis Americans are proud to partner with Hill Brothers Cleaning Service for all your professional
50 seconds left on this power play.
HillBrothersClean.com to learn more.
Kick's going to come from the top of the key, Lauren Mitchell. She's got 5 goals, a pair of assists. 2-person wall, they'll go 2-2. Can't get it through, and Banks comes back outside all the way up from the goal at midfield. Melissa Hutto back over to Banks. Through traffic, off the ground, it's wide, and the follow is good in the power play goal with about 20 seconds remaining, and Rome ties it up with 3:05 remaining here in the opening half of play. Let's take another look. Good job. Off the boards and right place, right time. Just a nice job. Stayed composed, and Espimar who puts it in. And we're all knotted at 1. All level here with 3:05 remaining. Goal comes at 3:05 unassisted. So Tadlock for Memphis. Espimar for Rome. A lot of opportunities, but not a lot of goals. Kind of what you expect. 2 very athletic teams, but 2 very good keepers. Have come up with some outstanding saves. 13-4 shot advantage for Memphis. Hutto with 8 saves already in the match, and Haley with 3. Sparks tries to turn. They'll force her out. Memphis tried to turn it up offensively, but here comes Banks. Banks very dangerous. Gets the 1-on-1, but shoots it short. She did have Osmond to her left, so still couldn't get that full breakaway. Americans trying to press. Mitchell in the way. So Memphis says they go back to Haley to reset things, and Memphis will get a switch up top. Walker trying to look for Keon. Instead, it's going to be Rome. Rome gets it to Banks. Here he is. Banks 1-on-1 against Haley, and she scores. And Rome leads it 2-1. Well, Memphis had done a nice job of putting a body on Carly Banks, but she breaks past the defense, and Banks, her league leading 15th goal of the season, in Rome with a 2-1 advantage. Goals coming back-to-back after a power play. And you got to keep an eye on a player like Carly Banks. 2:06 to go in the opening half. Now Memphis trying to counter and level it up before they get into the locker room. Round the boards. That'll be Walker again. Walker moves it back into midfield. Rome again. Whip the takeaway. Rome out to O'Connor. O'Connor shy of the yellow line to Banks. Banks sends it wide, and that's going to be pushed away by Haley. Memphis will go long. They don't have the numbers. 3-on-4. Over to Walker now. Walker in the left corner. Back up high, Crahan. Crahan. 3-on-4 right now. And they'll take her off her feet. Keown goes down. That'll be a push in the back by O'Connor. Looks like common foul, no penalty. And a timeout call.
Timeout called by the Memphis Americans.
So Banks assisted by Goying. The official time, 2:05 to make it a 2-1 Rome lead. Take another look at this foul as Keown just got tied up, and O'Connor tried to wrap around, was going to go to her right and cut up top, but instead went down low, and that's where the contact was made. So Tadlock with the early goal for Memphis in the first. That's where it ended after 1. But a power play goal at 3:05, and then the Banks goal at 2:05. So 2 goals with a span of 60 seconds in Rome. A minute 3 from taking the lead into the locker room.
At this time, as you can see the screen, is dance cam. I see you see your best moves right now. Are you ready? Let's go.
Americans back at home Tuesday. Hope to see you out here.
We got one.
Going to be a getaway day.
Let's see what we got next. Oh, I see the little tight.
Get out of work. It's scheduled for a 10 a.m. start. And it'll be Columbus.
Who we got next?
Last trip to Memphis for Columbus this season. And then the final home match is next Sunday when Rome comes back to Memphis for a pair at 3:30. Americans will end up March the 31st, April 1st at Columbus, then at Fayetteville. In the regular season, they'll stay there for the playoffs.
Oh, he's dabbing, he's swinging his arms. We got you two right there. We see you. There you go. Yeah.
Now Rome waiting. Here comes Memphis. So the free kick will come just out to the left of net from Melissa Hutto.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Walker leaves it up high. Shot taken by Keown. Memphis looking for the follow. Adino drawn, sends it in, cleared. Memphis still maintains possession. 48 seconds to go. They're going to shoot long right at net. Hutto punches it out. Here's a follow, and it's going to curve wide to the left from Keown. Keown saw the net vacated. Unfortunately, the ball bends to the right. A little fade on that shot. Under 30 seconds to go. Back to Tadlock. The goal score takeaway. 2-on-1 opportunity for Rome. They're going to get it wide to the right. Here comes Mitchell. Shot. Haley down to her left. Gets a hand on it. Deflected. It goes through the box. No one there for Rome, and Memphis will get a clear. And an opportunity coming off of the bench, and Hutto will send it into the stands with 6 seconds remaining. He'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Blue card substitution violation.
So it looks like it'll end up a 2-1 lead for Rome going into the half.
Their own Gladiators with the
But a lot of action, not a ton of goals. (13-8) shot advantage. Rome's turned it up in the second half, out shooting Memphis 7-3 in the second quarter after Memphis had a 10-1 advantage in the first. Hutto will just roll it over to her left. 2 seconds, and that will end the first
Ladies
half.
and gentlemen, the score at the end of the first half.
Well, 2 goals
Your
within
Memphis
60
Americans
seconds,
won,
including a
the
power play
Gladiators
goal,
2.
and then Banks finally broke free and put the go-ahead goal on the board for Rome. Gladiators on the road, leading the Americans 2-1. We're back for the second half. This is the NISL.
On the concourse outside of section 106, all your favorite Memphis Americans gear available for sale, along with the balls for tonight's ball toss that will take place at the end of the third quarter. 5 balls for only $5. Get those from the merchandise stand on the concourse outside of section 106. Grind City Brewing is the official brewing partner of the Memphis Americans, located in downtown Memphis. Stop in and enjoy their wide selection of locally brewed beers. That's Grind City Brewing, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans. And special thanks to Weimar Jewelry for being a proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
This your boy P.O. Rock King. And I'm back out here with something goofy, y'all. This that bitch you can't do it like me, chop. Let's go like this. Ooh, hey, hey, turn it up. Ooh, hey, hey, turn it up. Ooh, hey, hey, turn it up. Hey, turn it up. Let's get lit like you. Can't really rock like you. Can't say she walk like you. Can't hit the corner like you. Hey, let's get drunk like you. Can't hit the folks like me. Can't get a man like me. Can't be no shuffle like me. Let's get do like me, like that. Let's get do like
And that's game. Y'all give it one more time for our DeSoto FCs. Great job, fellas.
Fans, just a reminder, the ball toss takes place at the end of the third quarter, so head out now. Go grab your balls. 5 balls, $5 at the souvenir stand up on the concourse level behind section 106. We will do the ball toss at the end of the third quarter. Again, you can get 5 balls for only $5 at the merchandise stand on the concourse level outside of section 106. So you be sure and get ready. You'll win a great prize possibly. We're going to see who can get the most balls in the bucket out at the midfield area. Fans, as we get ready for the third quarter, just a reminder, please stay aware at all times while the game is going on. The ball can fly into the stands. Your safety is our first priority. If that ball does come near you in the stands, feel free to either give it back to an usher or throw it back out on the field. Stay safe by staying alert at all times. Are you ready for the third quarter? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your
Well, about ready to start the second half, and it'll be a power play as Pazakazi got the penalty with 5 seconds remaining, a substitution violation in the first half. So it'll be a minute 55 of power play time here for Rome. 1-2-1 diamond defense set up here by the Americans as Haley got hammered.
I'm out on the field.
And that was Banks that got into her. And so they're going to call one on, maybe on Banks, we'll see. It's just a big collision. I don't think it's anything intentional. They're both going for the ball. Haley lunging to her left, and here comes Banks just going for the ball. Haley says she's okay. And so no penalty. Even though Corey Adamson out of the bench area onto the field, pleading his case. Here we go. About a minute 45 left of power play time. Back underway with Rome leading Memphis. They had back-to-back goals within 60 seconds of each other to take the lead. And Pazakazi got the substitution violation with 5 seconds remaining in the half. That's why we started out on a power play here in the second half. Inside, and Memphis able to clear. First half was a 13-8 shot advantage for the Americans. Both Haley and Hutto were outstanding in goal. Put in, Memphis not able to clear yet. Up against the board is O'Connor. O'Connor got taken off her feet. Now Memphis able to clear it. All the way back to Harrison. Less than a minute remaining in this power play is now Memphis able to send it all the way down. Hutto has to come out. There's Robles set up with a power play again. There's Goins. Goins across midfield. Again, 1-2-1 formation set up defensively for Memphis. They're shorthanded. Back over to Goins along the left side. That'll be sent out of bounds. So about 30 seconds left on the power play. That doesn't help Rome. That'll almost virtually kill what is left of the power play.
We call the good people of James Pest Management, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
We'll stop the clock. They'll have about 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Bazakazia is up in the penalty box, so she'll be out here momentarily. Long pass over to Tadlock. Tadlock coming across midfield. Bazakazia about to come out, and Hutto sends it near the penalty area. Now Memphis back at full strength. 5-on-5. 2 minutes into the second half. 2-1 Rome. Over to Harrison. Harrison sends it back up. They've got Banks wide to the right, and that's where they go to. In the box is going to be O'Connor. If Banks is able to get it, she's not. Memphis able to clear it off the boards. Now out at a defensive third. Settle down. Memphis applying a little bit of pressure. They're going to send Tadlock in on Hutto. A little slide tackle was late. Over to the right side now. O'Connor gets it into Banks. Banks with the back toward the goal. Some nifty footwork leaves it. Here's the shot and a goal. Lauren Mitchell hammers it home to the right of Haley, and a really nice assist by Banks. If Banks gets credit for that, that's going to be her second of the year. Ooh, nice assist. Comes off the right foot, outside, leaves it up top. Lauren Mitchell hits the laser, and it's 3-1 Rome. .12:18 remaining here in the third. And in a game like this, 2 goals is big. Obviously, it's still very much a game here. Long, long way to go. And now Memphis maybe picking up a big one here is Crahan. Just got way into Espemer, who scored an earlier goal. And we'll wait and see if they're going to issue just common foul. They're going to give her a penalty or not. Looks like she got the wind knocked out of her. In fact, she scored the first goal that tied it up at 1. Take another look. Comes in. Yeah, got up into her, but fortunately for Memphis, and Memphis is lucky, they don't pick up a penalty and put Rome back on another power play. Long and O'Connor checked out. It was Schultz trying to head it long. Instead into the penalty area. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis ball here. Under 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Just underway. Second half of action from the Lander Center. Memphis been a winner earlier today over Rome. Out to the right side now. Crahan. Crahan trying to muscle her way down again, cleared out of bounds. Memphis will have the free kick across midfield.
Chick-fil-A of South Haven for being official partners.
Get a 10 a.m. game, get out of work game.
Your Memphis Americans.
Goal! And Memphis back to within a goal.
Number 4, Jennifer.
Nice assist off the foot of Walker over to the left side, and it's Osmond. Well, Rome had a roster change, and they've had a lot of turnover in the roster, so Luis McGirdle out on the field instead of Callie O'Connor. We apologize for that. Did not receive a number on the Rome roster from her. So it is McGirdle wearing 18 instead of O'Connor this afternoon.
That was the 7th foul against the Gladiators. The next Gladiator foul means a 2-minute power play for the Americans.
So Memphis back to within a goal. 3-2 Rome with the lead. Off to the right side. And that'll be Hutto who picks it up. Going off to the right now, Rome presses. They're going to have the Banks just a little bit behind Banks. They've gotten Banks a little bit more active. Memphis did a nice job marking her early, but then got the goal, got the assist on the Mitchell goal. And Banks is the player you got to stop if you're going to beat Rome, whether she's the one scoring the goal. Her assist was just her second of the year, but 15 goals in the season now for Banks. Memphis puts it into the box this time. Banks is able to clear it. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the third. Coming up high again is Ramos and a whistle. And penalty, or at least a stoppage in the penalty area as they kill the clock.
Gladiators means the 2-minute power play for the Memphis
power play for Memphis coming up. And it will be McGirdle into the box for 2 minutes. Over left side. Shot off the glass, and Sparks whiffs on that one. Quick clear. That'll take about 10 seconds. Off a power play. A little confusion out there now. And now Haley sends it deep. And Rome a chance to clear and maybe get a bit of a counterattack going. Won't get the counter, but they will get the clear. They're going to end up killing about 25 or 30 seconds right off the bat of the power play. Memphis into the left corner. Shot and a nice save again by Hutto. Lunging out front. Top of the key and couldn't get control or set up for the shot. Now Rome's got 2-on-2. See if they want to send it wide. They've got a trailer out to the left side. That's Harrison. Harrison trying to make a move. Instead, the takeaway from Memphis, and now Memphis will press the pace. Here's Keown. Keown does have Sparks out to her right. Keown winds up, had her first shot deflected. Keown the follow off of Hutto here as Sparks chips it up and diving to the right as Hutto with another save. Long ball down. Memphis could be in a little trouble. They do get it to Haley, and that'll allow Memphis to spread it out. Just over 30 seconds remaining in the American power play. Under 8 minutes left. Now time winding down on an opportunity for Memphis. Keown had the ball stripped away from her before she's able to get the shot off. Well, McGirdle back onto the field as they reset their fouls after accruing 8. The ball is loose, put in, and now the Americans will tie it up. Hunter never able to control it. She's going to contend she was interfered with. We'll wait and see who the official goal score is and if they maybe get this thing overturned. Sparks in there. Sparks, not sure if she got the last touch. Or not, I don't think it was Sparks with the last touch. It's going to be Memphis who scores it, though. And they'll get credit. No interference ruled. And right after the power play's over, an even strength goal. And now Rome wanting an explanation as Gabriel Ciroli wants this explained why they didn't get interference called. I mean, there's a lot going on, but not a lot of, I don't think, any contact, as Osmond will get the goal. Well, that was the last goal. Still waiting for it to be posted. We'll get the official. It's going to be Sparks. She will get credit for the goal. So Memphis ties it up at 3 midway through the third quarter. And we're all level again.
Memphis Sport and Spine, our official
So a
partners with the
furious
Memphis
rush
Americans.
in front of the net, in front of Hutto.
Be sure and stop in and see Dr. Hogan.
Will even things up here at the Landers Center.
Your Memphis Americans.
Again, a 3-3 game between 1 versus 2 in Memphis, sitting in first place. And they would remain even if Rome won in first place, but Rome would close the gap. Again, they'll play an uneven amount of games with no home arena this year, playing all road matches, but on winning percentage could close the gap. So they'd still have a chance to overtake Memphis with 4 matches left. So this is a big match, even though Memphis, when you look at the overall standings, it's 12-2 against 6-3. So Bailey Tadlock will get credit for that goal at 7:19 to go to tie things up. So after Rome scored 3 in a row, Memphis back-to-back goals, and they did it within a span of less than 4 minutes. Well, and that time they got in the back of Ramos, she's down, gets up gingerly. They try to get it ahead to Banks. They've got two defenders on her. They're going to mark Banks. That one glides along the boards. It will get out of bounds. Turning is Keon. Going along now. Along the back door, they got Tadlock. Can find her. Instead, it's going to be Lorea. Comes up high. Faking right, going left. Keon again, and that's sent away.
Grind City Brewing, the official brewing partner of the Memphis Americans, is located in downtown Memphis. Be sure to stop by and enjoy their wide
Now, which keeper's going to come up with one more big save than the other?
Proud partner of your
It's going to be
Memphis
Hutto.
Americans.
It's going to be Haley. Under 20 minutes remaining in the game, under 5 remaining here in the third quarter. All right, now that's the battle. Top 2 keepers in the league, top 2 teams in the league. That'll go long into the corner, and Keon trying to wrap it around. Maria over there to help out. Keon again has control, 1-on-1. They'll bring it up the boards. Odino drawn. Backs it up high now, just over 4 minutes remaining. Quick touch by Ambrose. Ambrose will get it back down along the right side. Rome begins to come up. Memphis backing up, getting some space in the 2-2-1. Now Ambrose. Top of the key, pokes it out. Couldn't get the shot. Here it comes. Lorea. And a loose ball. Now it's going to be cleared by Rome after Hutto went down. Sent back in, and Memphis has spread things out. They've gained control, at least up possession, then a big push to the back as Kelsey Keon goes down. Foul just outside the yellow line with 3:30 to go. As Keon races for it and just got sandwiched. Goins in there, off to her right. Here's the kick. They'll go right on net. Pop directly up. Settle down, and Rome. High bounce. That'll get just out of bounds on the American bench. Under 3 left here. Odino drops it back to Haley. Now here is Haley. He'll go long, looking for Sparks. 2-line pass. Over both the yellow lines in the air. And now Rome's going to be able to bring it up and get a really nice opportunity here. As they'll mark it right at the yellow line. Now who you have to watch out for on that far side high on your screen is Banks near the boards, the top of your screen. It's your top goal scorer in the NISL. They'll get it to Banks. Didn't get what she wanted on that one. Sent it well wide of Haley and just not a lot of muster on that one. Off the boards into the hands of Haley. She'll corral it, not let it go. Well, and overthrew her intended target, so Rome's going to keep possession. 2-on-4, and they'll wait for the rest to catch up. Banks a chance to maneuver. Banks, nice move to the right. Shot, and Haley saves it going to her right. Banks will again get it into midfield, drops it back. Now Rome's going to try to get some spacing. Goins off to the right side. She'll get it back off the boards. Banks coming back to help out. Nifty little move, could get a 2-on-1. Here is Walker. Walker has Sparks ahead over to the right side. Sparks racing in. Her shot deflected to the quarter. Sparks trying to keep possession. She does. 1:16 to go in the third. It's Osmond with the takeaway, and it's going to be Banks. Banks has some room. She's got one trailing on the right side. Her pass couldn't get through. Her shot will go high out into the far corner. Out of bounds with a minute remaining. Now both teams will get a switch here as time continues to run down here in the third. Well, each team still has an opportunity here in the third. Plenty of time to get one more solid play as Memphis trying to maneuver and get it to Crayhound. Pushed away. On the foul, looks like it's going to go against Rome. You look at the reaction with 28 seconds to go, and there's going to be a penalty issued, so another power play should be coming up.
I believe to earn against the Americans.
And it's going to be on Memphis.
The 2-minute power play for the Gladiators.
So again, they can have the opportunity. Get 28 seconds worth of power play here, and then to start the fourth with a minute 32 with the one-person advantage. If they don't score, they nearly did. Haley again comes up big with 18 seconds. Memphis needs one good clear. They don't get it there. Not able to get it far out of the zone. Roll along the ground. The follow with 10 seconds again, deflected out. They'll wind up trying to get it to Banks in the corner. Off the boards, and they'll score as time expires. What a goal by Rome. Wow. As time expires.
As the third period comes to a close.
Off the boards, the follow, and it's Joy Ramos with their first goal to give Rome a 4-3 lead heading into the fourth. We're back with the fourth in just a moment. Well, let's hold on here. The officials. Or maybe a tenth of a second. Yeah, there's 1 second left, and just statistical, you're going to have to let it run off. Now we're at the end of the fourth. But a big goal to end the third as Rome. You got to touch it. And they'll put it on right into the hands. Now, after 3 tries, time expires in the third. But Rome with a big goal with 1 second remaining for Ramos. And the Gladiators lead on the road in Memphis, 4-3. Back with the fourth in just a moment. This is the NISL.
Downtown in Cordova, be sure to stop in and see Dr. Hogan. The bucket is being delivered to the midfield. It is time for the ball toss.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, very simple, very easy. We have a trash can in the middle of the field. You have balls in your hand. When I say go, you throw them. The person that makes it is the winner. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let them go. So close, so close. All right, we still there, we still there. We don't have one yet. Just don't hit Max or Chris. That was close. Oh, that was close. Close but no cigar. Thank you for playing, though. Thank you very much.
Fans, Thursday, March 31st, right here at the Landers Center for King and Country. We'll be performing live. Tickets start at only $20, plus there are group discounts of $5 a ticket. You can get your tickets at the box office here at the Landers Center or Ticketmaster.com. For King and Country, right here at the Landers Center, March 31st.
Well, we're ready for the fourth quarter for the Landers Center. The Americans trailing Rome 4-3 after the Gladiators get the goal with a second remaining on the power play. And so Memphis playing from behind here to start the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth quarter.
Well, it's been a good one this afternoon between the top two teams and the top two keepers. Memphis with the 24-13 advantage in shots, yet trailing. Big part of that, as we've talked about, is Hutto. She has been just outstanding. 14 saves in the game here this afternoon. So Memphis begins to make their way up. Americans will come to the left side. Tadlock sends it back up high. Rotates it back over to the left side of Alexis Cat. Cat now right wing. Drops it back to Haley. Haley through traffic up the middle. Tadlock again. Drops it back. Cat will let it roll through to Haley. Well, it looks like 4-on-4 on your screen, but it's not. Memphis has Sparks way back in the box right in front of Hutto. They've got to put a defender on her. So in midfield, basically 4-on-4 if they continue to play Sparks way down there. Memphis never could get that long pass, but they may have Sparks. No, picked up by Mitchell. She gets in front, deflects the pass. Trying to get the counter, can't do it. Now here's Ramos, who scored that goal with a second left in the third. Sent straight up high, and Haley gets up. She'll cradle the ball. Now, Haley looking for some help. Memphis getting a switch. Throws it out well to her left. Now Memphis will wrap it around in the corner. Memphis has an opportunity here. Breaks free, and the shot is wide by Maria. Just over a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Adino drawn, drops it back to Haley. Haley comes well out of net from the yellow line. Deep into the zone. They've got Walker. Instead, it's Laria. Into the corner. They'll spin around Pazakazia. Pazakazia. Boy, just off balance. I'm not sure if she knew her surroundings. Definitely a little bit more muscle on that than you would think if she was trying to pass it over to Walker. Send it over to the boards. Memphis, though, fortunate to keep possession of the ball here. Into Walker, and both Walker and McGardle go down. And Walker really slow to get up. So let's see the contact here. Yeah, just got tied up going for the ball. Didn't look like anything intentional. Clock running with 12:15. Now Rome's going to get a crack at it on offense. To the left, they'll have an opportunity here. Outside the key, the follow never makes it to Haley. Now on the left side, Goins again. Goins trying to sit into the box. They don't have Banks on there right now. Correction, they do, and there is one right in the face. And calling for timeout. Wow, she
injury timeout.
Took that one immediately. I believe that was Banks calling for the officials to come over. Let's take a look at that deflection again. It is Banks. Now broke free. Ooh, and right there on the button of Julia Osmond. We'll step aside while they tend to her. It's 4-3 Rome. 11:49 remaining in the match here at the Landers Center. Well, Osmond makes her way off of the field. Back going to the bench. Unfortunately, nothing more than just a pop of the nose. We watch her over there. She'll get some water, and fortunately, it looks like she may be okay. Here's Harrison. Harrison. Pass a little bit behind Goins. The Memphis trying to get the takeaway, but they won't now. Rome keeps possession. Over to help out is Mitchell. Mitchell gives it off the Banks. Nifty pass through the box, deflected a little bit, but not enough. Knocked out of bounds by Memphis. Last to touch it was Odino Drawn.
James Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, call James Pest Management, a proud partner of your.
Well, the way the keepers have played, if Rome was to score and get a 2-goal lead, that's going to be pretty big in this one, especially the way that Hutto has played in net tonight. Banks will be down in the box. They'll flank it off to the right side with Mitchell. Well, they tried a little chip shot over the wall, couldn't do it. It'll be backed up all the way to Hutto. She's at midfield. They can get a turnover, and they can't. Hutto at least able to clear it down to the left side. That'll hop out of bounds on the Americans bench. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth at the Landers Center in South Haven, Mississippi. Second place Rome trying to close the gap in the standings. Won't be able to overtake Memphis this afternoon, but to close the gap with 4 games remaining for the Americans. Trying to grab that regular season title and the 1 seed headed to the playoffs in Fayetteville. Tadlock turns. Pazakazia. Tadlock again at the yellow line. She'll touch through, 1-on-1 with Sparks. She turns, Hutto's there. Still loose, gonna get the header, and Memphis scores! Tadlock picks up the loose ball. Tadlock picks it in.
Number 24.
Tadlock ties it at 4. Sparks got the initial foot on it. Pazakazia tried to head it in, and then Tadlock waiting on the doorstep. Levels this game up at 4 goals apiece. To a brace for Tadlock, actually a hat trick now, as she scored the first, third, and fourth goals of the match. And Bailey Tadlock having a game this afternoon. That is her 10th goal of the season. Came in with 7 goals, 3 assists, and a hat trick tonight. And this game all even at 4. And here come the Americans. They'll send it ahead to Sparks again. Leaves it for Tadlock. Tadlock back across right side. Deflected. Sparks couldn't pick it up. It'll still be in the corner to Keon. Memphis keeps the ball loose and a trip. A little contact there. I believe that was Alexis Cat that got into her back. And now a card issued to the Memphis bench, and that's on Corey Adamson. Boy, he does not like that at all. He is leaning outside the bench area. And so the card issued to Adamson, it looks like.
A yellow card against the Memphis Americans.
Boy, and he is hot. Just got done playing in the men's game, and he had an outstanding game in the men's win. There's Sparks to the right side. Sparks got ridden off the ball. Gets it back off the boards. Memphis will keep it. Up high, here's Keon. Keon puts it on net, what a goal! Just past Hutto on the backside.
Number 10.
5-4 Americans.
Keon.
Well outside the box, and that's about as thin of a window as you're going to see. And just threaded the needle in Memphis. Now back on top. So back-to-back goals within about a minute of each other. She was assisted by Tadlock, so Tadlock now a hat trick and an assist. 9 minutes to go. Americans back on top by a goal, 5-4. Well, it's been a game for the keepers through 3 quarters, but now the offense is starting to flex their muscle late in this game. Over right side now. Wrapped down, round toward the boards. McGirdle show whip on it. Out it on the right side. Drawn back over to the left side defensively. Memphis will just slow things down. They'll get a move. They'll get one switch up top. Header straight up by Ospa. Memphis has some numbers. They get the breakaway. Here's Adino drawn. Leaves it right side, just wide. Walker on the left corner. Sydney Walker trying to wrap it around. Coming up as Adino drawn to help out. Under 8 minutes to go. And again, Walker's going to keep it in. Pokes it into the corner. Rome having trouble getting it out of there. Here comes Literia to help out. Here's a long shot from the yellow line. And it's going to be Adino drawn, and it's punched away by Hutto. Poked ahead. And Memphis just wanting to get it clear, and this one sit out of bounds. Probably the smart play by Julia Osmond. Good to see Osmond back in the game. She's the defender that took the ball right in the face a couple of minutes ago.
Cleaning needs, visit their website, hillbrosclean.com. Hill Brothers Cleaning Service.
So the kick's going to come from the top of the key here.
Weimar Jewelers, a proud partner of your Memphis Americans.
Left to the right side. Threw off the glass, and that'll get a little bit behind a Spamer. That is kicked out of bounds. So that'll give it back to Memphis.
The Americans would like to thank our partners, Greenfield Arena, Klein Tours, Pyramid Electric, Budweiser, and Weimar Jeweler.
Clock stop with 7:02. As Haley will take it. That'll get the restart. Haley throws it long. A nice kick. Urquia got it to herself going over the top. Now left side and tripped up is Crahan. Ball stays in play. Urquia over on the left side of the boards, and now it's going to be Crahan who comes to help out. Game getting physical. A little push in the back as Crahan walked away. Schultz will send it back. Memphis with the steal. It's going to be Keon. Keon gave it, and now that was going to be cleared. Crahan had an opportunity off the boards at midfield and turning up, and now here comes Rome. Rome now with the chance. That'll be broken up by Ambrose. Ambrose hip check into the boards that time. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Again, Memphis holding on to the 1-goal lead. 5-4 Americans lead the Gladiators. Over to the corner. Wrapped around, and Haley's going to grab it. Again, smothers it, stops it. Under 6 minutes remaining. A long throw to midfield. Rome steps up, trying to get the takeaway in the counterattack. On the near side, Alexis Cat sends it in front of the penalty area. Possession stays with Rome. 5.5 minutes remaining. Head to Sparks, and Sparks has to settle things down. Nice pass, splits two defenders. Winds it out to Tadlock. Tadlock with a hat trick and an assist. Goes around the boards, right into the hands of Hutto. And Pazzacazio whistled for the foul. Got into the back of Michaela Goins. 5 minutes left here. Rome trying to find that equalizer in the next 5 minutes. Memphis trying to either to hang on at 5-4, add an insurance goal. Wayne Tadlock applying the pressure. Nearly got the takeaway from Harrison. Meanwhile, Rome works it up. Good job stepping in front as Osmond went down to poke it away. Possession will stay with Rome. Mitchell comes right side turning. Got an opportunity for a shot. There it is. Osmond deflected it off the foot of Mitchell. Shot outside the yellow line. That'll be deflected high off the glass of 4:17 remaining. That will be sent out of bounds. Now Memphis will get a switch. That'll stop the clock with 4:09 remaining. And that's where the ball went, right there. And erase the signage board with the Gladiators. Memphis trying to knock the lights out on the pitch here and maybe put the game winner. Here's the shot, and it's going to be deflected up top. I don't think that made it to Hutto. I think that was knocked away by their defender in front. Great play either way. Keeps Rome very much alive in this game with 3:44 to go. Into the corner is Banks. And look, I know it's 3:36 to go. It's a long time to play one stretch here, but they may keep Banks. That's your leading goal scorer in the league. Got to keep her out there. Yeah, at the key, they'll send it back and nothing doing. Mitchell was going to send it at the corner. No one was in the corner anyway. Now to the left side, trying to wrap it around. Hutto comes out of the box. Here's Keon. Keon tried to thread it too, looking for Walker. Turning it up, and now Rome has some spacing. They've got it to who they want to. She keeps her footing. Now a slide tackle. Great job by Odino Drawn. Not going to let Carly Banks get a clear look at the net. Under 3 minutes to go, but Rome had what they wanted. They did get Banks free for just a split second. Now Memphis could have been content to just smother it in the corner and run as much time as they could. Laria's got it. It's a nice footwork. She's tripped up. Ramos. 2:35 left. That kick's going to come from top of the key. Yep, coming across made the move. There's the trip. Now Memphis wants timeout.
Timeout is called by the Memphis.
I'll set up a play.
Americans.
Alexis Cat was standing there. And so Memphis gets the timeout with 2:19 to go. They know how big this free kick could be if they could put it in the back of the net. 2-goal lead with about 2 minutes to go. Once you get it in there, 2:19 now. Would make it really hard on Rome to make up 2 goals, even though they've got a very good offense. Again, we talked about it. 2 of the best goalkeepers, the 2 best goalkeepers in the league out here this evening. Boy, Hutto's been outstanding in that. Haley has come up with some really big saves. Hutto tonight's faced 22 shots. She's coming up with 17 saves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Meanwhile,
it's that time.
Angel Haley has faced 12 shots as she has come up with 8 saves tonight.
Let's do our first couple.
A 30-16 shot advantage for Memphis, yet they only lead by the 1 goal.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
10-1 advantage after the first quarter. That was the big. The first and third have been the big differences.
Right,
10-1 shot advantage for Memphis in the first, 11-5 in the third. Rome outshot the Americans in the second,
Okay, all right. We got right
by
here.
a margin of 7-3. And they took a 2-1 lead into the half, but it was Memphis that came out firing in the third and in the fourth. Right now in the fourth, it's a 6-3 advantage, but again, a 30-16 overall advantage for the Americans on shots. And again, a 5-4 lead for Memphis.
Oh, there you go, right there. We got one. Yay! There we go. There we go.
So now Memphis is set up for the free kick. It looks like that's going to be Sydney Walker. Walker is going to have Osmond over to her left. Tadlock high to her right. Boy, she's had the game. And then 2 down low. Going, and it's going to be shot high by Osmond. Tadlock will keep it in. Tadlock drops it back to Walker. Just over 2 minutes to go. Osmond left side. Little 1-2-2 in front of Haley, leaving the one defender. Now they'll switch it back up to the 2-2-1. Big battle on the boards, Keon. Keon sent it down to Odino Drawn, not yet on the corner near the yellow line. Odino Drawn rolls it through into the box. Poke back out. Now will be deflected back toward the corner. Rome's got to grab some possession here. Good aggressive job by Kelsey Keon. Steps in front of it. Doesn't necessarily need the shot. A little backdoor pass off the foot. Rolls it back to Tadlock, and now Tadlock makes a smart play. Over to Walker to kill a little time. 1:25 remaining. That's Walker again. Doesn't have the numbers. Keon back to Walker. They've got Tadlock on the back door, and they go over to Tadlock now. Drops it back defensively. They'll find Ambrose to Haley. Haley just across midfield to Keon again. Nearing the 1 minute mark. 5-4 Memphis. And that time, you don't want to get too fancy. So it looks like Drawn just sit it on down. Under a minute to go. 54 seconds away from Memphis getting their 13th win of the season. 45 seconds to go. Still time, though. Chance to get a couple of more opportunities if Rome plays it well. Unfortunately for Rome, Lauren Mitchell touches it out of bounds. So with 41 seconds, the clock will stop. Ambrose will take the kick. In the midfield, foot race. Cat can't get to it. Could have been a 2-on-1. Now contact with 36 seconds remaining. Well, they'll stop the clock now. 34 seconds to go. They'll bring it out to midfield. Now Hutto's going to come well out of the net. Got to take the chance here. And the kick, the header off the back, still loose. Front of the net, and Memphis able to get the clear at 27 seconds remaining. Down the left boards as Crahan sends it into the middle. Ambrose a little late to get there. 15 seconds to go. Last chance here for Rome. Gladiators have a chance. Off the boards and sent into the corner. 7 seconds, and there's the clear, and that should do it. Memphis looks like they're going to survive the late furious rush by Rome. And Memphis, their 13th win of the season, as the first place Americans hold off a furious Rome Gladiator team this afternoon by a score of 5-4. Memphis improving to 13-2 overall. Rome following to 6-4 on the season. So 2 wins tonight for the Americans, as the men were 7-3 winners over the Gladiator men. The women come back. They score 2 in the fourth to beat Rome 5-4. So the Americans will be back home Tuesday, a 10 a.m. game, a getaway game. You can get out of work early, grab the kids, sneak them out of school, come on over to the Lander Center. Again, the 10 a.m. game against Columbus. And then next Sunday, they wrap up the home portion of the schedule as Rome will return to Memphis for 2 road games and then the playoffs. That'll wrap things up for everyone involved here at the Lander Center behind the scenes. I'm Jeff Brightwell. Thanks for joining us, and good afternoon. This has been the NISL.
Americans player. They'll be available down here for you. They're setting up the tables and chairs right now. Don't forget your Memphis Americans in action again here at the Lander Center next Sunday. Your men's team plays at 3:30, the women's team right after that. Come out and support both of your Memphis American soccer teams. On behalf of your Memphis Americans, thank you for coming out today to the Lander Center. Please buckle your seatbelts, drive safely on your way home, and have a good night.